So it's morning. It's not early morning, it's midday, mid-morning, 10, 11 a.m.-ish. Y'all wake up in your respective rooms as y'all took lodging for the night at the Stonehill Inn. Who's going to come down first? You know what? Get some rolling going. Everybody roll for initiative. See who comes down to the tavern, the entryway first.
I know, I brought my dice up. Where the hell did they go?
I got 18.
Man. I got a 13.
Richard, what'd you get? Or Richter, sorry.
That's a
10.
that's an 8%.
Gotcha. Sin got an 8. Okay. So Kithri, head on down to the tavern. And there's a table in the middle that's kind of got your name on it. When you come down the stairs on your right, all of y'all will see this, that there is a decently long bar where there is a barmaiden right behind it with a big blackboard behind her with details of food and specials and things of that nature. Over down farther on the right is a fireplace that's burning quite hot. Let's see. Pull up my map. There is a gentleman that's sitting at the very end next to the fireplace in a rocking chair, just kind of hanging out, staying warm. The fire's not roaring. It's early morning, so it's just kind of kindling and going. There are 4 circular tables in your right front corner, and directly in front of you is the exit door. It's where everybody goes in and out. The table right closest to you is available, and at basically 2 of the 3 tables, there's someone sitting. A gentleman that is probably teenage years, 14, 15 years of age, but he's not really sitting. He looks like he's more cleaning. And then there is a woman that's sitting in the farthest corner away, kind of muttering to herself. And that's where we pick up this morning. So, Kithri, if you want to go have a seat. And
Okay. Let's go up to the table. I'm going to swing. I'm going to have to climb up into the chair because I'm really short and my legs just kind of hang off like a little kid.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Dangling.
I asked for a booster seat.
So, let's make sure I get this right. Yeah, Tolburn, he comes over, he sees you struggling, and he offers you a booster seat. He also says we have some food we're bringing out shortly as a memento from Sildar, your friend that left last night. But when your party gets here, I'll tell you more about his message he left.
That sounds good.
All right.
oh, so Sildar's rejoined us again?
No. Wait till you'll get a message. So he's not
Okay.
there. It's just y'all. Ben, you come down.
Yep.
Have a seat, I imagine. Followed by.
Good morning, Kithri. How are you today?
I'm good. A little tired, but I'm good.
When everybody gets down, we'll apprise you of what happened at the trading company last night.
Hope it went well. I just passed right out as soon as I hit the bed.
There was a little trouble,
Oh,
but we got it
no.
taken care of.
Well,
Just a bonehead that didn't want to talk to Sandariel.
oh, one of those people, huh?
Fortunately for me, being a nobleman, when he stepped down, we were able to not step down. When Sandariel allowed me, I was able to help fix the situation. And he
Good
was
thing you were there.
good enough to give us everything we asked for, and after we
good.
got past that, he was a good gentleman.
Well, good as far as that can be.
Yeah,
Seems to be one of those people.
yeah, probably. I do not disagree with you.
I am now awakened as well. Morning, fine folk.
Good morning. It's an early morning. Last night went
What's
well.
on the menu?
Oh, of course you
I'm
won't.
Shall we look?
I'm indeed
Or shall we
a
ask the
kind of
barmaid?
man.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good
As Sin
morning.
walks down the hair, you can see that downstairs. You can see that she's still fixing her hair, but it looks like it's still damp from from taking a bath.
Meanwhile,
She says-
mine is just everywhere because I forgot to brush it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she's like her hair's still slightly damp. She's buttoning up her cuffs and whatnot, but she looks like she's well refreshed. And she says, "Oh, so what's on the docket for today?"
I was just saying we needed to apprise them of what happened last night.
As y'all sit down at the table
Oh.
while this is going on, and y'all are saying hello, then Keep comes by again and approaches y'all and says, "Hope you're hungry. Your friend has brought you all breakfast, and he puts down 4 plates. 2 have spiced potatoes and eggs with assorted fruit and a hazelnut bread. The other 2 have mushroom omelets on them with nut salad and hazelnut bread." He says that this is a thank you from your friend who took off early this morning. He said that I lost my spot. It's a thank you for saving him the other day. He wants to remind you that he is with the Lord's Alliance and is focused on mutual security and prosperity, and that he does not have time to stick around. He must go make sure that the people are safe from everyone as best as possible. So he's going to go, and he's going to see if he can also find that, get that loan that he promised y'all for delivering him to Phandlin safely. And he said he'll catch up
Oh, well,
with you
it's a
later.
shame that he had to take off, but it sounds like it's for a good reason, payday and all.
So he said he'll to leave you a message and said that he'll catch up with you later, but until then, enjoy. He sits down.
My
the food and-
apologies for laughing, but you said nut salad.
Yeah, I was wondering what is a nut salad.
It's
You've never had a nut salad? Oh, well,
Yes, she has.
so typically you use walnuts, pecans, just a creamy dressing. Sometimes a raspberry vinaigrette is good. She says, "Wait, why are y'all laughing?"
Because Richter's terrible.
Oh, I don't know what's up with you. Here, just toss me the salad.
Here. That's not-
And she starts munching on
Apologies
salad.
for my juvenile humor.
Guthrie almost falls off her booster seat laughing at Cindario. That was great.
My
Preston's
good
gone.
friends,
Well,
please,
I think we killed
please be
Preston.
careful with the setups. I
Okay,
cannot
okay.
resist. I
So
apologize.
you'll continue talking about other things and say the salad's the salad. Who chooses what plate?
I will take the spicy potatoes and eggs
All
with
right.
the hazelnut bread.
Well, Cindario already has the nut salad, so I'll have one of the omelets. It's
All right. So Ben, that means you get the spiced potatoes and eggs, which is just normal food.
It's just normal
Breathe,
food.
Rhetoric, breathe.
And don't die, Ben. Don't die.
Y'all haven't heard what's going on this weekend. Michael got the story of it before, so
Hmm
you have to excuse me.
You're good.
Cal thinks it's funny too. Is it funny?
Oh. Hey, youngin, how are you today?
Oh, look at the little man.
Heck yeah.
Say hi.
Little buddy.
Okay. Go play with your tablet. Go play with your tablet.
Oh, I miss my son at that age. I wouldn't change it, but I miss him at that age sometimes.
Oh, he's a handful.
Yeah, 4 has
Oh,
been very,
Zach.
very fun.
Zach was a handful.
So
He had a lot of issues.
y'all have your food, and now y'all can sit down and kind of recap the events that y'all missed out on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So after you lot went to bed, so Redrick and I took a stop by what was it? Banther's Trading Lodge or something like that.
I thought it was Belton's or Bellins. Maybe my brain.
Barthen's
Belk?
Provisions.
Barthen's.
Barthen's.
Yay!
Yes, that's the one. We went there, and I have to say, he clearly doesn't like elves. I have no idea what he would think about halflings, but he tried to screw us over, to put it mildly. Since it was just the two of us who went, while the rest of you were setting up shop here at the inn. He tried to pay us half of what the agreed upon price was.
Unbelievable.
Luckily, I was there to speak to him, and he recognized my nobility, and he gave us what we deserve. We got our full payment and all. But I have to agree with Sandario. You shouldn't treat people that way. He would
Yeah.
not speak
No.
to her at all.
I was not impressed. I mean, I was even arguing the legal finery of the document that had been signed upon, and he seemed to care not
Absolutely.
for it. Well, I'm glad it didn't come to
Absolutely.
having to fetch a I'm glad it didn't come to having to fetch a magistrate, because judging by this
Should've
town,
charged
I'm not
more
so
for
sure it would have
backwards
helped.
ideology.
You're probably correct. It is a kind of dirty small town.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny. Usually in a town as impoverished as this, you think everyone would be united in a sorts.
Oh,
You might
no,
like to
no.
think so.
That's not
There
always
is
the case,
never peace in
unfortunately.
society because of so many differing opinions. Even the nobility have problems with that. Trust me.
Jacindario just kind of gives a knowing when you mention about nobility, but she doesn't say any more.
Well, I'm on her side, so because I've been having problems with the nobility myself.
I
Was it
do.
that they demanded proof?
Well, he just wanted to argue with Sandario. He just was trying to be mean to her. And, well, like I said, fortunately he listened to me, but definitely not a good type.
Well, if I
No,
had been
not at all.
there, I probably would have stabbed him. So it's a good thing I wasn't.
Yes, you probably would have, and Richter might have hurt him, and we might not have got our payment. I think it might have
Believe
been a
agrees.
bad scene.
Might have gotten more than we bargained for.
Yes, that would be my fear. Because easy enough in small towns to buy a magistrate, shall we say?
Mhm.
Yes. What's done is done, and we have the reward.
Exactly,
What should be
exactly.
on the agenda for today?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think we still need to inform that, what was it, Blue Shield Company or whatever it was, about the fact that their goods and wares are back in that goblin cave we cleared
Yeah.
out.
Absolutely. Yes,
And
we were
I
talking
still
about
need
that
to
last
get,
night.
I still need to get my message out to my circle
Contact.
of contacts. Yes, exactly.
When next time is the barmaid the same one that I was flirting with last night or not?
No. So if you look over, you see that she is definitely a different woman. This woman's name is Elsa. She is the
Suspicious.
full-time barmaiden of this establishment. The Holly was her name from last night, and she was filling in for her.
Okay.
I do want to say the music in here is quite peaceful and elegant.
Yeah.
Relaxes the soul. All right. So Elsa is our waitress.
So if y'all want to wave her over anything, you can, obviously. She's a little bit short, on the shorter side. Not that bad, about 5 feet, maybe 5'1", obviously, compared to Kithri, pretty tall. But she's blonde haired. She has very blue eyes. She has actually like a pixie cut for her hair.
Ooh.
So
Cute.
a little bit different. She seems like she has a lot of spirit about her. As she moves, you can tell that she's, even though it's mostly cleaning and prepping for the day, it's with gusto and it's with a positive exuberance about her, which is unusual considering the fact that the rest of the people in the inn, which is not a tavern, like I said, it's an inn, look distraught. But that's to be expected. After all, this town has seen a lot of abuse recently. You know, there's been a lot of things going on. There's bandits everywhere, and most people in this town do not trust anyone without good reason. You know, you have to gain their trust if you want that. But she has a pleasant disposition for some reason. She's cheerful and just going about her work. It could be the fact that she's simply the head barmaiden and that she's trying to usher people in and welcome them to the establishment. As Tolburn, the owner, also has a positive demeanor and is always trying to be hey, we can do this.
Rector, have you noticed the buxom blonde barmaid by chance?
The first
She's
one
quite
to catch my
lovely.
eye.
She's quite lovely. I
She,
think maybe one of us should speak to her.
she's wearing, by the way, a German outfit, the Dendril, the classic one. It is green with white across the top for like almost a lacy pattern,
Yep.
and a black corset on the outside. Not quite corset.
Now,
but
when I
that's what it
said
looks like.
that to Rector, I was basically saying it out where everybody could hear it. I was not trying to hide the fact that she had caught my eye. So when I said perhaps one of us should talk to her, it was to everybody at the table. I just, for some reason, felt like I needed to explain how that went.
No, you're good.
You're good.
Well,
Well, if you want me to approach, I definitely will.
Oh, go for it.
all right, wonderful. Go ahead,
should
talk
be
to her.
good.
All right. Well, I call out to fair Elsa, my lady.
And she says, "Coming," and she runs over. She says, "Can I help you, sir? Would you like something else?"
Your hand in marriage.
Oh wow.
She's like, I'm sorry,
Where did that
but
come
that's
from?
that's not on the menu today.
Bummer.
Get
So-
the
No,
so
I
juice
help
just-
you
or
with as
drink.
far as a beverage or
She
food
says-
wise.
Sin just covers her forehead. She's like, I don't actually know these people.
Oh, dear
was like,
Rector, you're
oh,
going to
God,
have me
you're
laughing
right.
again today.
She looks over at
I
Kid
do
3
my
and says,
best.
"But a cute halfling." Just kidding. You can tell that she's playful and fun and cheerful.
Okay.
Exactly. She belongs in our crowd.
He
Is
got
there anything
into
else
your
y'all need?
house, by the way.
Come on, Rector, you're up now, man.
Come on.
What? I forgot. Do we?
I think
You
we're
gotta
looking
talk
for the.
to her, dude. You're in the combo
say it.
now.
Is there something we need to ask her, like
She-
important, or we?
Oh,
She
yeah.
She lays a menu down
gotta
in front
find
of you,
The blue cart
saying,
thingy.
The
"Take a
blue,
minute
the
to
blue
think about
shield
what you want,
coasters.
and I'll be back."
Yeah.
She puts down the menu
Gotcha.
and returns back to behind the bar to clean some dishes and clean some glassware.
We already
really
have
glassware,
food.
but
Do
mugs.
any of the rest of you? Do any of the rest of you require more food? I just wanted to find out where the trading company was.
Well, let's call her back. We can ask her for. I'm stuffed. I've eaten all my
I
breakfast.
do need to ask her to send a message for me too. Very important.
Ah, here we go. Here we go.
But I got sidetracked with Mr. Man over there proposing his undying love. So kind of slipped the mind.
A buxom beauty should have the ring on the finger.
Oh.
I
So
agree.
she specifically does not wear a ring to incur more tips.
Ah.
Oh,
I
what
should
does
have
that
rolled for
say?
perception
Just
on
because
that, or
there's a
wisdom
goalie
check, but-
doesn't mean you can't score?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow.
That's a joke. That's
You
a
know,
joke.
Hey, come back
Wow.
over, try and charm her. See what happens. Give it a run.
Oh.
Wait, who's charming? What's happening?
Well, I will let Rhetoric charm her this time. I
No,
need to
no,
get
no.
a
Kithry's
diaper.
got to go. For some reason, Kithry has to go this time.
Okay.
Don't
I gotta
ask
change a
me
quick
why.
diaper. I'll be right back.
What modifier am I using? Charisma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I got a 20, a dirty 20.
A very dirty 20. Wow.
All right. So, I assume you call her over, and what do you want to ask her?
I... My fair maiden, I need to get a message out really quickly to one of my contacts. Can you please help me get this message out as quickly as possible? It's very important that they find some information for me.
She looks at you and says, "I'd do anything for a little pretty redhead," and says, "There is
Aw.
the miners' exchange, which is where that would normally go out, but I'll hand deliver it myself."
Ooh.
Kithry starts fanning her face.
Oh, Richter can still read a room.
Kithry just kind of gives her a knowing look and just kind of winks at her a little bit.
She says, "You know what? I'll be right back," and she goes back behind the counter. As y'all talk, she'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
He says,
Rick-
I didn't realize I traveled with such a pack of scoundrels. You know,
I mean, I
other
came
than
from
myself.
a thieves guild. What do you expect?
Oh, is that it?
Dear,
It's also-
dear lady.
It's also a good moment to stall
That's a-
until Richter can get back.
With
That's
me being a
that's rather,
nobility, you know, I have to play a little bit of the scoundrel sometimes.
I don't know. Those both sound like very forthright compared to me dealing with bureaucrats and politicians and guilds.
Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna fill my water while Richter is doing this thing. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
I'm dying. I am just dying over here. This is great.
I'm
Yep.
trying to install Microsoft Office because I realized I don't have Excel on this computer up here to look at my NPC sheet.
That's fun.
I'm over here just writing everything down like a Neanderthal.
All right.
I need to get one of those little fancy notebooks.
All the notebooks.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be fancy. It can be just any notebook. It's a good idea, you know.
I don't know. I think fancy helps.
Fancy helps. It's exciting.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm much more practical, I guess. For me, as long as it works right, that's the most important part.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, most of our machines, you know, they wanted them to look pretty, but it had to work right first and foremost. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't work right. The pretty makes no point. It makes no sense.
Well, I learned my mechanical building medical machines, and so
Oh,
people's lives could be in danger if it didn't work.
yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah.
So it was always about if it worked right first, and then you could
There's-
worry about the cosmetics. You know,
There's plenty of people. They'll just make more.
that's true. That's true.
We have people.
Oh, damn it. I closed out the music.
It's
You know what? Oh, stop it. Damn computers. Copy link.
Maybe I should have been a bard.
Maybe.
No. No bards.
What,
No
what
bard.
do you mean no bards?
No bards.
We're overthrowing Preston.
Well, too bad. Bards can't handle me.
Depends on the bard.
dude. I accidentally raised a bard. Don't go there.
Right.
Accidentally. Yeah, you can't. You really can't set him up because he will take it.
Some of my favorite characters are bards.
Oh, I had to close the door.
I think my son's kind of a bard. He's got a lot of. He reads a lot of classical literature and loves to see paintings and all that, but he's still tech too.
All right. Welcome back.
So it's kind of.
Richter.
Sounds like a kindred spirit.
So, why don't you tell him what he missed while he had to run to the restroom?
I rolled a dirty 20 on the barmaid and charmed the heck out of her.
Nice.
Yeah.
So she walks up and gives you a very subtle look of, for you, this is on the house. And gives you, it's our finest snail ale, and passes it over to you.
Nice. Why, thank you.
Is there anything
dear.
else I can do for you? Not y'all, but her. She
Oh.
specifically says.
Well, maybe we will see each other later.
Maybe so. Hopefully so, she says. She says, but please write the letter that you'd like me to deliver and simply leave it on my counter or give it to the owner, and I shall make sure it's delivered as soon as you wish.
Sounds good.
So,
I already have it actually, and I hand it to her.
excellent. I will take this right now and go to the miners' exchange. And she literally leaves going to the miners' exchange.
Oh, wow.
You charmed her
Good
so
job.
well that she abandoned her job duties to go after this.
God damn.
Go,
What can I
Keither.
say?
Keither,
What can I
go.
say? I'm a charmer.
Well, Redrick read the room right in saying that Kithri had to go.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
that's wonderful, but we still don't know where the Blue Shield coasters are.
That's true. That's very true.
And now she is gone.
Hmm,
I
But
try
well,
very well.
I suppose we can just wander around town.
but I have an idea. Because she did say to give it to put it on the table or give it to the owner. Well,
Well, we
isn't
already
it the
gave-
owner's wife we need to speak to?
The owner's still in the building. He's just in the back room. You could go knock on it and ask for him.
Well,
He's the one that delivers y'all's
seemed-
food, anyways.
it seems to me that we were supposed to talk to his wife about that because she knew everybody in town. She was like a gossip hub from backstory. So that was where my thinking is, shouldn't we deliver it to him and then we can actually talk to his missus maybe?
Well, I mean, you already gave the letter and she left the building, so
She left so fast. There was a
that
dust
ship
cloud.
has sailed.
So
But the
at this
owner
point,
is still there.
the owner actually
We
comes
should-
out and is looking for Elsa because she's supposed to be working, and comes over and says, "Sorry, don't mean to ask you a random question, but have you seen my barmaiden? She's worked for me for 10 years. I've never not been able to find her, but I can't see her anywhere. Do you know what happened?"
Oh, well, you see, she was attending to a small matter for our group as part of your concierge services. And I believe she went to run a message for my dear friend Kithri here.
That sounds
We just
rather
kinda-
unusual. We don't offer concierge service, and it's quite dangerous in this town. I would not want her to leave without my guidance. You can tell he's very
Oh,
worried
really?
about her.
Yeah.
Oh, she was going to the Miners Guild. Should we catch up to her?
No, I mean, the Miners Guild is not far. I mean, the entire town is walkable very quickly. She should be okay. But why did you ask her? I could have taken it, or you could have taken it.
She was here. We saw her.
It just kind of
She
happened.
had she had two very good points to speak with her.
He says, "Okay, well, then I guess I need to get behind the bar until she comes back, and then I'll have to reprimand her for leaving her post without letting me know." So he
No,
goes
well,
back behind the
it's really our fault, not hers.
Please don't reprimand her. It was our fault completely.
Well,
She was just being a good barmaid.
as you are our honored guest, our only guest, other than one other person, I will let it slide. But this is annoying. And you can tell he's a little grumpy and kind of goes back behind the bar and starts
Oh,
rubbing on things.
by the
Yes.
way, we did have a question. We're trying to find the Blue Shield coasters. We have some important information for them.
Blue Shield coasters.
Yes.
The Lion Shield coasters?
Oh, yes.
They have
the
they have a blue symbol of a-
Lion Shield
Yes.
coasters.
Yes.
Whatever they are called.
It's right out there. Go directly out the door, keep walking straight, and about 100 feet in front of you, there you are.
That close?
No,
You're
it's farther
right.
than that. It's about 100 yards.
Oh. All right. Well, thank you very much.
It's like, to be honest, I'm really bad with distances. I never really did a good job with it. But just walk out front and just keep walking straight, and you will hit it in no time.
Excellent. Thank
Delightful.
you, my good man.
Thank you.
Anything else before I go do her job?
Nope.
We'll tell you what. I'll tip 10 silver
Oh,
to make
oh,
up for.
no problem, sir. Is there anything else I can do for you? He is so elated. He's like, "Oh, yes, I needed some money." So
Well, since he has to do extra work, I feel a little bad. I'll tip 10 silver.
he.
I'll tip 5 gold as well.
5 gold.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
What the
Well,
hell?
I kind of
That-
feel bad.
That's like
Well,
a
Well,
month's
wait, no, wait,
pay.
wait.
That's-
Not
that's a-
gold, not gold, silver. Sorry, my bad. I was
Okay.
looking at the wrong
Oh.
thing. I was looking at the wrong thing. Silver,
Woo.
not gold.
Ah,
There we are.
he says, "Oh well, thank you. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I will happily take care of it. Would you like to know anything else, or would you like a foot massage?"
Well, we are trying to get the I guess you could say the lay of the land.
Yes.
Someone who knows the general dirt about town and whatnot.
Sure. So I came here as a prospector to try and find some gold and hopefully make my ends meet that way, and it never really worked out. Turns out I have a pretty good knack for innkeeping, and he tells you his little backstory that he grew up from a town not too far away and always knew about Phandlin and came here exactly for that. He talks about his strifes and adventures and struggles as an innkeeper, especially with the fact that you have not just the RedBrands, but you have goblins outside of town that patrol the roadways, that it's hard to get anyone in, that he basically has barely any customers except for the locals that come by for beverages because they refuse to go to the Sleeping Giant because of the RedBrands. Basically, they kick it there and they're thugs and jerks. And that he said, but the townspeople are very considerate of anyone that comes here. They want people to come here, but they are skeptical. They don't want people taking advantage of them, and if without good proof and a good reasoning or rationale, he tells you that they won't accept you, and that not to bribe your way in. He's not implying that. He's like, but to be kind and courteous and to understand their woes. That everybody's going to have a little bit of a short-tempered. It's not personal, but he says that we are abused constantly by these bandits and thugs, and then we try and leave town, and then the goblins steal our carriages, and they loot us. It's really a rough time. And he talks about how the town is trying to come back, but without some sense of safety and security, we have issues. That the gentleman that was with y'all, Sildar, is with the Alliance.
Lord's Alliance.
Thank you. He was the Lord's Alliance, which is all about security and prosperity for all. And he's so glad he's here. That they apparently were supposed to send someone months ago to help clear out the town, but we never saw him. We don't know what happened to him or who he or she or it was. That and he gives you a little bit of backstory that they sat there and waited because they had a letter saying that they were sending someone to support the town and to help, and it never came. And they've been waiting, and it's just been getting worse. So he kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown of that's the lay of the land for the town and how things are going. That they are trying to rebuild, but the town master won't do anything, and that overall the people here are good people, and they want people to come. They want people to participate, and they want this to grow. But they're just, they're honestly beaten and abused and just poor. So they're very skeptical.
Who exactly? You've mentioned the town master before. I believe you said that he is
Fat.
quite obese.
He's
but
fat.
who exactly? What
You can
exactly
tell.
is his name?
Oh, the town master.
Like Lord Muckety Muck or something like that? Or?
I love that. We're gonna with Lord Muckety Muck.
Muckety Muck.
Screw that.
Right.
Lord Muckety Muck.
Very good
Muckety
guess,
muck.
Mario. Very good guess.
How did you know?
Well, I've read a number of records and things in my time at the town hall.
His name is Harbin
Delightful.
Western, but we can go with Muckety Muck.
I
Because
vote
So
Muckety Muck.
he's a
Harbin with an H. Harbin
Gilly
with an
Gilly.
H like hotel, or like
Yeah,
a C like carb.
Harbin.
And what was his last name?
Western. Wester. Without the N.
Harbin Wester. Okay. AKA
Now,
Muckety
Lord
Muck.
Muckety Muck. So you can tell that the innkeeper is tickled that someone else doesn't like him as much as he does, because after all, the inn is there to support people. It's to get people into town. It's to have that happening. But without safety, no one wants to come here. They will never thrive. He said he's a fat, pompous old fool, and he's a coward to boot.
So his name fits.
Yes, sir. We ourselves had to deal with goblins coming here. We had
Oh.
to clear out a nest of them.
You can see he
we
gets
were
very
attacked.
worried. Are y'all okay?
But we took care of them.
Uh,
It was
The question
fairly
she's asking
easy
is
fight
if
for
you're
us.
okay.
well, he's like, we have a shrine, and if it helps, I will go pray for you and hope that that maybe gives you gusto.
Thank you, sir.
If
Thank
y'all
you.
need anything else, please let me know. I'm happy to fill you in anything else and more. But my wife is the one you should really talk to. She is quite the gossipy woman sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's the lady I was
But-
speaking of that we should find.
Unfortunately, she's out running errands to restock supplies. She will either be over at Bathurns Provisions or the Miners Exchange. She could be at Lion Shield as well, but I do expect her back this afternoon.
Okay, well, we'll have to pay a trip back here this afternoon then.
If you do look for her and see her, you can obviously tell her hello. She is a very grumpy woman, you know, as we all are. But she wears a green dress. She's very pretty, but it's very understated. Like, you won't notice her out of the blue, but you do a second take, I guarantee you that. You can tell he's very proud of the way that she looks. Unfortunately, she works herself to the bone. She will be wearing probably a green or blue. I think today she's wearing a green dress, very long and flowing, but more brownish green, with a shawl over her shoulders to keep her warm as she walks around. She has red hair that she ties it up in a bun normally because she's too busy working to let it down.
There's a lot of redheads in this campaign.
Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
there
Wait a
was-
minute. Is the DM slightly biased towards redheads?
Well, I don't think it's him. This is the first redhead NPC. Like, the other redheads are like both
Are-
player
are-
characters.
Except for Richter. Maybe we're the biased ones. I'm obviously biased.
The funny thing is, like, about 15 years ago, I ran a campaign, and literally every female NPC in the damn campaign was a redhead. There was like 4 or 5 of them. It was ridiculous. I ended up trolling the company about it online afterwards.
That's hilarious.
The
got
Red
one
Hand of
question.
Doom.
We never did come up
There
with a
you
name for our group.
I do have one question for the barkeep before we leave.
Okay.
Well, I pull out one of the gold teeth and ask him if he recognizes the gold teeth with the black spider symbol on it.
He pulls out, he grabs the tooth from you, and he says, "That's interesting." He said, "A gold tooth is definitely worth some money, but the black spider, the name rings a bell. They have some relation to the RedBrands, but I've never come across them. I try to stick to people of quality allowed in my establishment. You can see actually that he has a little bit of a faint black eye, where he's definitely been defending his inn and pushing back. He said, but I don't know anything, unfortunately. Maybe that fat pompous old fool knows something, Lord Muckety Muck."
So the RedBrands, are they the bandits, the bullies that you've that have been repressing everyone here?
Yes, the
Because I've
RedBrands.
heard their name several times.
They're thugs. They just think that they're just hot shit and the best thing since sliced bread, and they'll come and pick on you and push you around and throw their ale all over you. And then if they're but they also get really bad. There's been some rumors about some people being gone missing, and we know of one that they killed in the street the other day. I wasn't there. I don't know who it was, but they are violent and they take.
No, that is serious.
Yes.
At this point, K3 just gets real quiet and then just asks, "What's the name of the leader that is here?"
The one we know is Glassstaff. He leads the RedBrands. We don't know his name, but we call him Glassstaff because he carries a glass staff.
A mage?
Possibly. I've never interacted with him. I just know that we call him Glassstaff because he carries a glass staff.
What exactly do they look like? Do you recall?
The RedBrands?
Well, this glass staff.
As I mentioned, I've never seen him before.
Oh, I know exactly what he looks like. He's the one that betrayed me.
But
Well,
Glassstaff
it sounds like
is-
that's probably a story for amongst ourselves, I'd imagine. But
Just know if we come across this glass staff, it's going to be a very serious fight.
He says, "Now, I do need to return to my duties. Excuse me." And he heads back behind the counter and starts to his work, working at a quick pace as he has to obviously do the bar keeping and his normal duties. But he does not look disappointed. He looks very prideful, and he yells out, he's like, "If you need anything, let me know." Those tips went a long way.
Funny how money
Yeah,
works.
it would.
Your money.
All right,
just-
so
Oh, this is
so
a
where do we want to? I guess where do we want to head to? Do we want to go to the fucking coasters and let them know we found their shit, or do we want
I
to go
think we
scrub some?
would
Yeah,
to
we-
get it out
we
of the
should-
way.
We should at least tell them that first. That way they can go retrieve it as soon as possible.
All right, it sounds like they're really close anyway. So
Yeah.
Looks like we go out the door now, right there.
all right, so we head out the door and
Wait, how was breakfast? Y'all enjoy it?
Oh yes,
Kidding.
it was good.
it was very tasty, and the company was excellent.
It sounded so good. I was actually curious. I googled it, and there's a YouTube recipe for the spicy potatoes and eggs with
Wait, you
hazelnut
didn't
bread.
want to look at the nut salad?
Oh no, I'm good.
I mean, a nut salad's basically just like a Cobb salad,
I don't
isn't
want
it?
that on my Google search history. I don't need. I'll probably get different results, but anyways.
Hold
What are
on.
you looking
could've-
at?
Anyways,
I'm not trusting Google looking that up. No.
Oh God.
It's just a salad with nuts scattered on it. It's not that big a deal. And yes, I googled it.
It's a what?
Kind of.
You describe it again?
It's just a salad with
okay.
nuts
Anyway,
scattered all over it.
pass the salad.
Stop!
No.
As in walnuts, you dumbass.
All right. Well,
God.
Kithri, why don't we leave the giggling teenagers here while we go take care of
Yes.
business, shall we?
We will go. These two can just stay here and talk about nuts all day.
All right. Cinderella dabs the corners of her mouth with her napkin, folds up, lays on the table, and heads down. And she offers Kithri her hand to help her down from her stool if she so desires.
I grab her hand and just kind of hop down.
No, we're coming along too.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Sure.
We have finished our
Whatever.
meals.
Okay.
All right, so you'll head out to the Lion/Blue Shield coaster. As you get there, hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. When you walk in, it's nothing extravagant. Well, let me start back. On the outside, it's a wooden structure. You can tell that there was maybe a larger building here before. There's a footprint of it. There's wooden, stone tent blocks around it, as if there used to be something here that had been burned down or destroyed in some fashion. In the way is a relatively modest guild. It has a wooden porch with some struts. You can tell that there's some dust and cobwebs and mud everywhere. It's looking after where people walk through, but it's a little rundown. You go inside, and there is a woman that's about 35 years of age. Her name is Lene Greywind. You can call her Miss Greywind if you want to. You can tell that she is moving sharply around, tending to her business, taking care of the interior room. It's a smaller room. It looks like there's probably a back room, if you had to guess by the size of the building. But she's there taking care of everything in general. Just running along, says, and she looks over and says, "What do you want here? How can I help you?" Very sharp-tongued.
Meanwhile, Red gets together with Richter and says, "We need to finish our drinks and get after them. You know, we've got things to do, and it takes the whole crew."
Yeah. We are right behind them.
All right,
Yeah.
so
All right. So Cindario answers Lenore. She says, "Yes, hello. My name is Cindario. This is my compatriot Kithri. We were journeying here recently from Neverwinter, escorting some cargo, and got attacked by goblins. And when we chased them back to their lair, we found a number of crates in this cave. It's within half a day's march of here, I'd say. And a number of crates were stamped with your blue lion logo.
she looks and says,
Yeah.
"You found my cargo? Oh my God!"
Yes, we didn't have room on our caravan to bring it here to you, but we can draw you a map of where it was that we located.
She says, "Oh, I would be most grateful. I will pay you 50 gold pieces. Please,
No,
just show me where my cargo is."
50.
It's
Oh,
my
yes,
entire
of cour-
inventory and stock, and we've been raided for weeks by goblins and bandits, and we don't know who did it. Is it the RedBrands? Is it some creatures? We don't know. So yes, please. And she offers you 50 gold for the information.
Yeah, so Cindario breaks it down. She says, yes, the goblins were being led by a large bugbear by the name of Clog. And, oh, Kithri, whose name had they mentioned when he ran off? Was it the Black Spider that he mentioned?
It was the Black Spider. That's his
Yeah,
boss.
so he's working for somebody called the Black Spider. But yes, and Cindario, she's pretty good at, all things scribe related, given her work before she got sort of blackwalled, thanks to Gundren, and ended up having to go into waitressing. So she on a map that they've got like showing their trade routes, she's able to pinpoint where everything was, and the river and the cave up the river and whatnot, and notates it all very well.
She says, "Oh, thank you so very much. I'm sorry about my temper, but we normally only have bandits that kind of try and come and steal our goods in here, and they keep raiding my shipments. I'm part of a bigger organization that is about 100 or so miles away from here. We do business everywhere that we can, and we're trying to make a name for ourselves. But I can't sell anything if I don't have anything. So thank you so much." You can tell her excitement's through the roof. She says, "Who are you people, and what are y'all doing in Phandlin?"
Well, a fellow by the name of Gundren Rockseeker hired us to escort some cargo from Neverwinter over to what was the name of it? Over to Elmar's trading post, Barthen's trading
Barthen?
post.
Oh, he is such a nice man. He's a little old and senile. He's been beaten and abused by several people who took advantage of him. So if you do talk to him, please be careful. Be gentle with him. You cannot trust anybody. He keeps trying, and everybody screws him over. But he's a nice older man. He's had a really rough time. You can tell that she's looks at him as if he's a father figure. He's significantly older than her, and she actually got help to start the business there from Barthen's. That he was very cordial in assistance for hooking her up with resources and people in the town to get her connected, because this town doesn't like outsiders. It does, but it just doesn't trust them, so it treats everybody harshly until you give them a reason otherwise. She explains, and that without hesitation, Elmar took her under the wing, and next thing you know, they're in similar business together. Not similar, because she tells you, she's like, "But if you're a friend of Gundren, I have something else for you. Come to the back."
Oh, certainly.
So you go to the back room, and in the back room, you see adventure gear, weapons. She's like, "I do not sell this to anyone, but I do believe I have trust and faith in your group that you are of worth, especially as you did not try and barter for my goods. Those goods are worth 500 gold pieces, and you did not try and steal me and mislead me. As such, I'm happy to sell you adventuring gear, weapons included."
Oh, this is
Nice.
this is quite a boon. Let's see. Have she turn around and look? Have Richter and Rhetoric made it here finally?
Yeah, they were in the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
They were
great.
right-
great.
they were on
We
right
came
here.
in a few moments after y'all because we had finished our beers and figured we needed to be together.
Makes sense. So, I guess we should probably split up the gold.
Well, it's 50, right?
Yeah, 50 divided by 4. So that's 12 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces for each of us if we split it evenly.
12 gold, 5 silver, you said?
Correct.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll put this in the chat. I'll put the list of everything they have in stock.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
I got so much more table space up here to spread out all my shit than I do down at my computer desk, my office. This is great.
I need a bigger desk because I got like 2 monitors and then I have my work computer usually right here, so it's just crowded.
I
Yeah.
don't need a bigger desk. I just need to clean up. Uh,
Go.
Page.
What are you doing,
I know it's a
child?
little torn because I had it wet, but it got stuck together. But that's the list of weapons, and then I'll send a picture of their adventure gear as well.
Bubba.
And then this can also be found, I believe, in the player's handbook. But I don't know what, off the top of my head, what page, so this might just be easier.
I cannot seem to keep my fingers out of the frame.
So, can everybody see the list?
Yeah.
Yes. Naturally, the items I would use are the ones are messed up.
I was gonna say, is that the same greatsword I already have? Because it just says greatsword.
Yes.
Doesn't seem okay.
I mean, you want a second one?
I mean, no, I don't want to waste 50 gold on something I already have.
Why does it look all torn up? What happened there?
First session, I spilled a water on it. So first
Does
session, I
that-
spilled water on
Oh.
it, and everything got stuck together, so it is torn.
Is
Oh,
that
shit.
short, though?
'Cause
Do you
can't
want me
take
to?
care of nothing.
I can try to find this in the player's handbook if you like.
It's okay. Honestly, I don't think that y'all will take a battle axe or great sword, and then the short sword is there as well. But if there's something specific y'all are looking for, I can check on it. But would say
I
just
would
go-
like a longbow at some point, but I think it's probably going to be too expensive to afford anytime soon, unless we're getting a hell of a discount.
But I definitely need some of that.
so if it looks like a longbow's 50 gold pieces right now.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's a little bit too much.
I would like to spend 2 gold for the grappling hook.
Mm-hmm.
If you would just put in the chat. Well,
Okay.
I guess how do y'all want to do this? Right now I'm fine just trusting y'all to keep track of your own inventory as far as cost and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I was gonna write it down on my sheet.
Yeah. So I don't have to keep track of it for
Minus-
you, but
Okay.
I can do it as well if y'all want me to.
Well then, I'm
It's better, I
down.
think, for y'all to say, hey, in your pocketbook you have, this, and this.
I mean, I'm just used to doing it myself, but
Good. That service costs extra. I'm gonna charge you a beer a week. No, beer a day.
oh no.
There we go. I got my grappling hook. I'm good.
Woo!
I don't think I needed anything else. Let me double check.
Do you have a cannon that's about Kithri size we can put her in?
Oh.
That's
Why
what
are
I
we
would be
doing-
wanting.
Why are we doing that?
Because this way, when we throw you, we won't fail.
That would be nice.
Wow. Wow.
While y'all look around, she does obviously gesture to things. You can tell she's polishing. All the weapons are in great shape. You can tell that the front of the store does sell, but her main stuff are weapons. But you can also tell. Actually, you know what?
I feel like that would
No, you
be
can't
good.
tell that. We'll just say that she seems to be in a pleasant mood. Similar to the
Ooh,
innkeeper, y'all have
good.
charmed her with your integrity and honesty.
That's what we're good at.
I do have a
Really?
question. Is the grappling hook one-time use?
I don't know.
No, it's like a big metal hook. Just it's not like the Batman thing where you have to shoot it.
Well, yeah,
and
I
whatnot.
figured it's like a hook and rope. I just figured if it's one-time use, maybe I should buy more, or if it's just a permanent thing I can use whenever, then I'm good.
No, they're pretty heavy and durable.
Okay. Yeah,
But
it
the-
is 4 pounds, so I would figure it's durable.
Yeah.
And just so y'all know, right now I do not plan on tracking any kind of weapon damage. Like saying, hey, you hit it against a stone rock and it's going to take damage. I'm not doing that right now. Everybody's new. We'll maybe look at that on second and third adventure kind of stuff. Ben, you got something in mind?
Yeah, I sent you in the chat like you asked.
Cool. You didn't have to.
Hooded lantern.
Ooh.
I threw mine in there too, just in case.
Yeah, why not? It's cool to know what y'all are picking out.
Yeah, I got a hooded lantern. That was worth it for 5 for me because hopefully give the team even better visibility and more safety.
So she goes and grabs her grappling hook, brings it to you. It's very heavy, long. Well, not heavy, but it's heavy compared to a piece of paper or something like that. She hands it to you and says, "Thank you for your purchase." A hooded lantern she brings up as well to Ben, or sorry, to Rhetoric. Passes off and says, "Thank you for your purchase."
Delightful. Thank you very, very much.
Much
I'm
appreciated.
very happy with this purchase.
I guess I could try a few more. Thank you very much for your purchase. If you would like anything else, please let me know.
Thank you. I definitely will. I gotta get coffee, dude. I'll be right back.
Coffee.
It's decaf. It's okay.
Okay.
You can't, buddy.
Is he? What's your name?
He wants up.
Well, he can come up. I mean, obviously that's up to you, 100%.
He's fine.
I can hear him. I went up.
Yeah.
I swear, if I buy this crossbow and then we freaking loot a crossbow on our next session, I'm gonna be upset.
Dude, there's I think Viva La Dirt League actually has a video about
I
that.
love them. I love them. They're so great. I need to find that one. I
Who's
love their
that?
Dead by Day. The guys the dude the Dead by Daylight videos, Healing Hands. The
Oh,
Epic
okay.
NPC man guy. Yeah, it's them. I love them.
Epic NPC man. Greg, the garlic farmer.
The
You know
garlic
what? Coffee sounds like a great plan. I'm going to do the same.
All right, well, let's take...
I need to get a something to eat. I haven't eaten all day.
All right, go for it. Take a break. Do whatever.
BRB.
Go show.
You gonna step out too, Richter?
Yeah, I'm use the bathroom. Might as
Alright.
well.
I'll see y'all when you get back.
Cool.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh, I had a pot made. I just
One
had to get. Yeah. I wanted some. After I out and shop today, I came in and I was cold. Even with the coveralls, the full suit, it still gets cold out there. So. But I didn't. Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend.
Yeah.
I told Michael, but my son's girlfriend is down, and she's had medical problems. She's got 2 artificial hips, and she doesn't have a bladder.
Oh man, that's gotta be super
And
rough.
well, she has to have basically a special diet so that it reduces some certain things to make it easier on her system. Um, well, she was here, and because she was here, Zach had a few friends over. They were sitting down, chilling, and at some point, Casey, that's Zach's girlfriend, got to feeling sick and too hot, and she went out, and she passed out in the snow.
Damn.
And the snow was wet and mushy and
Yeah.
yucky, so covered and stuff. Everybody's going crazy because don't know what to do. Had to have the EMTs out, and they took her to the hospital, checked her over. They're not really sure, but they did notice she was dehydrated some. But yeah, scared the willies out of all of us,
Yeah, no shit.
and it kind of had me a little off kilter, you know, because I was worried about everybody and everything, and yeah. So I spent shop time this morning to calm again,
Yeah, man,
or
that's
calm
rough.
some more. But it turned out everybody's okay, but it was just no, it wasn't. It was Friday night. I get mixed up because we were up till about 4:30 Saturday morning with all the EMT stuff. Yeah, it was Friday night. I think I said Saturday to Michael.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Intense.
Yeah. So it's just a little. Uh, everybody's all good though. That's the end result.
Yeah, but still, like that's tough.
Yeah. Yep. That's how we ended up with Thunderfluff, the barking ginger.
Oh,
Casey's having the
gotcha.
dog.
That one.
Yeah, because Casey couldn't keep her because of the situation. She's taking care of her mother, who has got dementia. And so she couldn't. They had to move mom into facility, and so they had nowhere for the dog. And
So there you go.
she's a sweetheart. She's a good dog. I love her, but she's just loud.
Welcome back, Richter.
Hello.
How's it going? So how's it going so far? You for both of y'all? Everything good? Not
Oh,
outside
yeah.
the game, in game.
It's going really good.
Excellent.
Set me up with some more that's what she said jokes. We're going.
Oh boy.
Anyways, on another subject, what y'all think you want to do next? Any idea?
I was looking at my notes.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to find someone named Arno?
Arno Albrecht. He is
Yeah.
the one that Sildar came to the town looking for, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Of course I'm not mistaken. I know this. I don't know why I was saying it. But yeah, so Sildar came to the town because the Lord's Alliance sent Arno here to reestablish some order. And that was a few months ago, and they haven't heard anything from him at all, so he came looking, because he's a friend of his.
Cool.
So, so Sildar's contact in Phandlin is a human wizard named Arno Albrecht. The wizard traveled to the town 2 months ago to establish order there. After the Lord's Alliance received no word from Arno, Sildar decided to investigate. So
Okay.
that's how that worked out. That's why he took off to do it, and then of course with the mission to help fund his travels there, he took for it with Gundren.
Okay.
Oh, that's so good. It's hot. I love it when the coffee hits your soul.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I like that setup.
Thanks. That's literally what I've been working on since mid-December.
I like it.
Yes, I spent about 2 months in a CAD program, iterating over designs until I came up with this one. So
I need to do something like that. I'll show you mine when I can. It's cluttered. It's so bad.
So
My food will be done in 10 minutes, but we can keep going and I'll just have to go grab it.
that works.
okay.
So you're currently working with
Lenore.
Lene,
Hmm?
Mrs.
Mm.
Greywine, or Miss Greywine. I don't know how the proper.
Or Lorraine, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. Lene, Linene, Linane, I think.
Okay. My brain's gone now because I'm stuck on Lord Muckety Muck.
It's like Lenine.
I pronounce it Linane. She says.
I had
Lenore?
Hell no,
definitely,
not Nene.
I had
No,
definitely
Nene.
written down Lorraine. So
She
thank
says,
you
just
for
call me
correcting.
Greywind. Greywind. Not Wind.
Lenine.
Greywind. So just call me Greywind. She sees that Kid 3 wants some rations and a crossbow. She's like, oh, you're a little thing, but you must be very strong. Kick ass. And hands you the crossbow. And gives you your rations. Is there anything that he looks to Sindariel and asks, is there anything that you would like?
Well, I really want a longbow, but I don't think I can quite afford one yet.
Well, if you ever need anything later, would like it later, just please let me know. As long as y'all are here to help the town and protect it in some way, I would be glad to assist. But
Doing our best.
Thank you, dear lady. Thank you very much.
But if there's nothing else, then I shall have y'all return to the front of the store. You can tell that the door has been closed since y'all been in there. It's definitely hidden behind a good false wall so that you can't really see it well. Y'all come back out in the front lobby, and she closes it, and it meshes very well with the area. You might have been able to see it if you really looked hard for it, but otherwise, you're not going to notice it.
That's cool.
So
We have a contact.
yeah.
Is that to protect against the RedBrands? I take it.
Yes. So she's like, yes, and anybody that I don't trust. If you do not have my trust that you will protect and help the town, then I will not help you. I do not sell to people that wish us harm, especially myself, or any of my fellow kin.
You have no worries with us, dear lady.
She says, but
We're
this
hearing
way-
lots of nasties about those red
She says the RedBrands
Red hat
do know that I sell weapons,
brands.
and they have come here demanding it several times, and every time I do not sell, and I fight back.
Good for you.
Very good.
You can
Yes.
tell
Very
that
good.
she's very, not temperamental, but very sharp, very focused on that is a borderline she will not cross.
Yup.
So,
Yep.
what would the
So
go ahead?
no, I look at the rest of the group and I'm like, so what exactly are we up to next anyway? We made our delivery. We got our reward. We did our good deed for the day, recompensed though we were. Like, so what's our next step?
Should we go back and see if Kid 3 has gotten word back on our message? Or has it been too soon?
It might have been too soon. I'm not
Unless
sure.
unless they're using magic to communicate it.
It's been 30 minutes or
Well,
an hour.
I do want to say, I feel like we should do something to help this town because they're so they're such in a bad spot.
Hmm.
Am I echoing
Well, you said
anyone?
and Kithri, you had some. It sounded like you had a grudge against the RedBrands that was personal, at least against their leader, anyway, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so we should probably pull her forward in that conversation that she could trust us.
Oh well, maybe we want to take this outside. I don't want to. I don't know if Ms. Greywind needs to hear any of this, but
Yes, let's definitely go outside.
okay.
Goodbye, Lenene.
Say what?
Did you see Lenene?
He
Jesus.
just looks at the what?
And I
S-
just
Sin,
I kick him in the shin and go, "Shut up!"
Sin just shakes her head and holds her hands up. She says, we work with what we got, and it's not much. What can I say?
I'm one of the common folk. They know me best, or I know them best.
Yeah, you know them; they don't know you.
Oh gosh. Bite my lip. I am.
Well, y'all,
All right, so
are you
what-
gonna head back? Are you just standing in the street and talk? Or are you gonna go back to the inn and want to grab a table? Are y'all gonna head sit in the bushes? There is there's a green spot, like a patch of greenery, on the left that y'all could go and stand in a field and talk. There's people walking by, but no one's really paying attention. They kind of look at y'all, being outsiders, but they go about their chores and their daily business without much issue.
Oh, I do
Well-
want to point out, ever since I found out that the RedBrands are here, I've had my hood over my hair so they don't recognize me. I want to make sure I make that point.
I stand in the middle of the street and just scream Red Brand until they show themselves,
No!
waving my sword around.
No! You're supposed to tell my backstory. You're sitting here yelling
You're gonna
at
get us
them.
killed.
At this point, I just take my, short sword and just hit him on the top of his freaking helmet as hard as I can.
You can't reach
It's like
there.
I can.
But
I can.
Sandario picks me up, so I can do it.
Yeah, Sin gives you a boost.
I mean, we know they're here. We might as well.
But
Right.
Yes,
Let's,
but if
be
you're
prepared.
screaming Red Brands, they may come at us thinking we're with the Red Brands.
yes,
let's reposition to someplace
Ooh,
else,
that's a
shall
good
we?
idea. Let's
Let's go
pretend to be
somewhere-
Red Brands.
No,
let's
let's
ignore
not
Richter
say
and
we
go
didn't.
somewhere quiet to have this conversation.
Oh,
If
back
we
to the
pretend,
bridge,
we
aren't
can
we?
get in
Trying
there.
to climb beside it.
I vote that we gag Richter until we figure out what we're doing, so he doesn't freaking,
Go for it.
I just
Yeah.
figured it out. We're going to disguise ourselves as Red Brands and we can infiltrate.
Oh. But we're going to need allies. Seriously. We don't want to upset a whole town. It's only 4 or 5 of us. 5 of us?
Or
Yeah.
Or
4? Yes. Okay.
we lost our wolves.
I can't count. Too much pain meds. Sorry, people. I'm not kidding, dude. I'm floating.
So when he starts acting a fool, Cindario just uses minor illusion to just make like a loud like a sensor
She
sound
said
over
there's
top of him so
nothing
nobody can fucking hear him.
people
Well,
just
there's
laugh.
the
Sorry,
big
I
loud
can't
beep,
use
make it so
magic.
that you're very obvious who you are and what you are. Like, hey, over here.
Yep.
But the beep will make it worse, right?
Quite
Maybe.
possibly.
Maybe.
It'll make people look and go, "What was that?"
Okay.
So, well, I guess y'all gonna go pick a fight, huh?
No,
Apparently you're already
We
picking a
started
fight.
one.
We are not picking a fight. No.
that
Oh,
is
maybe
just him
maybe
being
Richter
him.
is, but
I
Richter can go by
Richter's
himself.
Richter's going off on a ledge there.
He's
problem
Leroy
is-
Jenkins in this thing.
Yeah.
yeah, we're second level, buddy. We're not fighting
Yeah.
the whole thieves guild at second level.
No,
Yeah, exactly. We're level 2 now. I have action surge. I can kick ass.
Go right at it.
You go, dear boy. Dear go. Just have fun.
All right, so
over there.
Have fun raiding the castle.
we believe in you.
all right, so Richard's next character is going to be like a dwarven cleric or something. Is that right? Or
It's gonna be a goblin.
okay, that makes sense.
My food is done. Just give me a second.
well.
I'm sorry.
Nice. All right, so let's reposition someplace else and carry on our
I guess
conversation.
we can go to the open field and discuss our next move.
Yeah, let's do that.
Now that Kithri stepped away, y'all's passive perception is enough to say that there is someone that is pointing at y'all, talking about you with someone else, heading into the sleeping giant now. Y'all been making
Lovely.
a lot of noise and making a lot of attention. Something is astir.
You ready, Rick?
Wait, where did they walk into?
They
go
went into the
giant.
sleeping giant. That's where that's the RedBrands headquarters, if I remember correctly.
Kithri won't. Her passive perception not high enough to know it, but y'all notice that someone is obviously pointing and talking about you, and then darts across the road to the sleeping giant. They're not super close by, but they're enough that they're probably, I don't know, 200 yards down maybe, but it was obvious.
Okay.
Maybe not 200 yards. That's a
Well,
little far. Probably 100 yards.
Well, at least we don't look distinctive like, say, a red-haired elf and a
Aren't y'all all
red-haired
redheaded except for
halfling.
Sin?
Yeah, I think I'm the only non-redhead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're on to us. Cheese it.
It was not ready. Y'all couldn't see because I was in the kitchen, but I was death glaring at him the whole time. When he said it, someone was pointing at us.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna get us killed.
I'm gonna get us murdered.
Well, I have this.
I'm not holding it for you. Here. Oh, take it.
Sorry, my thought process is a little slow at the moment.
No, you're good. I
my
mean, already know my
thinking-
bolt.
Well, my thoughts were with Richter running off on his own, so to speak.
So just to clear up, y'all went
Would
over
be
into
trouble.
the field that was to the left of y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
run a field trip.
So y'all
There's
are
a-
in the field talking. People are kind of walking by. The grass is not super grown up. It's probably about to Kithri's shoulder level. So you can just see her little head.
Just my little head.
Just a little
My
head.
hooded head.
Yeah. But people look over like, that's a little weird, but just keep walking.
Hmm. Right. Well,
So we all go to the sleeping giant inn, right?
no, I don't want to go there. We could well, what else in the town is there for us to do? Really, though.
Save the town, get rid of the red brand, charge
Oh,
in.
shut up, man.
Wow. Wow.
Really? Really? Really?
I don't know why we're so afraid. We just killed like an army of goblins like
So-
2 days ago.
Yes. Well, goblins are chumps compared to trained bandits.
At about this
Well,
time,
while I'm-
you see
while I'm
about
thinking about it.
4 or 5 men walking up towards y'all. They're
Right.
large men, and they're making a ruckus. They're sitting there saying, "Hey, y'all the new people in town?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's your mother?
Did you say, "Yeah, where's your mother"?
Like, further.
So as they walk up,
Oh dear.
they're walking down the
The
road
Darl
from
and
the sleeping
Frederick will-
giant. They walked out of it, and they're headed towards you now. I need y'all to roll me for initiative.
That makes sense.
I swear, if I roll bad on this, but I roll good on charming the barmaid, I swear to God.
Not bad.
16, not bad.
4.
Oh my God.
12.
What'd you get?
1.
How can you get a 1? You're making sure to add your dexterity bonus, right?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah, do that.
So then 4.
Oh, I forgot to add that too. Duh.
The 4.
Oh wait, it's initiative though, right? Hold on.
Oh damn.
Yeah, initiative. You add dex.
Yeah,
Yes.
plus 3. Yeah, 4.
so
4.
think
I'm
about
at
it this
4.
way: if someone came up and swung at you out of nowhere, right, and you try and dodge or interact, how is that gonna be in real life? You're gonna have a little bit of initiative on how much of a fighter you are, right? But your dexterity also implies that you're gonna be quicker on your feet.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's start again. Kithri, you had 16?
Yeah, 16.
All right. Ben?
I rolled a 12, but I have a -1 on my dex.
Okay, so 11. All right.
Yes.
Sin, you got 4.
Correct.
Richter?
4.
Okay. He would go before me because he's got a higher dexterity bonus than I do.
Gotcha. Thanks. All right, let me write this down real quick. In some kind of pretty manner.
Jeez, dude. I'm not your table.
I'm having real
Alright.
problems, man.
So y'all are over in the field. Y'all can clearly see that there's people walking towards you. It looks like a group, almost like a small mob of people. Sure enough, they're wearing red scarves. They have armor plating on their shoulders. Some have somewhat pointy ears, but you really can't tell at the distance away. But their face is very distinct. It's that of someone that belongs in battle, that has been fought in general. They're thugs for hire, and they're coming down. The first one is he's very sly and confident, hair slicked back, charming in a way, with a shit-eating grin. He looks tough, and he says, "Look at this, strangers in this shithole of a town. What are you here for? Looking for some trouble? Well, you found it." As he walks towards y'all, they start fanning out, and then you can start seeing that there's 5 of them. The second one is fat, a little bit drunk. He has a big beard. He's a taller man. He looks like last night. Looks like he has last night's barf still on his shirt.
Ew.
Can't be anyone looking for trouble. You look too weak. Next person over says, "Who do you have here, boss?" Looks at the first guy that spoke. "An adventure party of who? A woman? A midget? A dwarf? What is this? What is this? What's up with this scrawly, crappy group?" He's scrawny and sly and weaselly. Looks like he's very untrustworthy in every which way. The guy on his right says over to Richter, "What's up with your haircut? In this weather, you must be stupid." "Ha, boss, we got a group of idiots of adventure over here." He laughed and snorts.
I'm going to try and just speak to him because I have a very high charisma.
While Rhetoric does that, I'm pulling out my greatsword. I'm getting ready.
He's like,
We may not.
So, all right. So you're gonna try and speak with him, huh?
Yeah.
So
Let's see if I can read today.
Today.
Yep. Yep. It's one of those days. Oh Lord, what am I looking for now? I've
as
lost.
they're walking up to y'all, they spread out basically a line, 5 wide, all shoulder to shoulder. The captain, you could call him, but he's not. He's just looking more sly. Starts on the right, and they go right to, or your right to left. They're all about the same as far as looks like toughness, but you don't know.
Like I said, I'm gonna try and speak to him.
I can talk to him too if you want.
No,
You pulled out your sword, so let's
you've done enough.
So go for
Easy, easy.
try it.
I'd be delightful to tell you who we are. We are here helping Gundren Rockseeker and Sildar Hallwinter. We've been helping deliver some supplies. We're not here to start any trouble. We just needed to deliver our supplies and get paid. Now, we seem to have a bigger mystery going on that we're trying to deal with.
All right. So he basically looks at you and says, "Time for you to move on, strangers. Give us all your stuff and be on your way." You can roll for persuasion. See if you can persuade him.
Persuasion. That's also one of the, that's the D20, right?
Yep.
Well, that's why I'm trying to talk nicely, because I'm trying to use persuasion rather than get us in a big fight.
Yeah, Richter.
Oh, shit, it didn't work. I rolled a 4. We're about to get into it.
He said, "Look here. I don't care who the hell you are. What the fuck you doing? You're going to put your shit down and get out of my town, or I'm going to kick your ass." He's like, "You know what? We might even just have to take you back to our hideout. Beat you up a little bit more."
I kick him in the balls.
Thank you.
I stand there and I'm like, oh.
He
fuck.
steps
No,
back
I'm
and
serious.
goes
I'm
without
kicking
any
him in the-
issue. And the
I'm
fight's
serious. I'm
on.
kicking him in the nads. Total surprise attack.
I pull out my
Very
weapon.
noble.
I guess we're fighting.
So he steps
Oh.
back and you just totally swing and miss and spin around on your axis.
Oh, damn it. There goes my clumsy streak.
All right, so Kithri, you are up. You got the first swing. What do you want to do?
I'm so lucky. So I just sigh as I look at Rhetoric and Richter and go, really, guys? Really? And I just turn around and look at them. And
Now y'all are in the middle of the road, just so you know. Y'all are in the middle of a muddy, slippery road. No,
I thought we were in the middle of a field.
No,
Yeah,
you're
we're
on
in
the
the
edge of the
field.
field, and then when they came up, y'all, were right there. That's why people could see y'all so easily.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were way out in the field.
No.
Okay.
so I look at them and I have my weapons out ready. And I tell them, how about we go somewhere and fight other than this muddy road?
They say, okay.
Persuasion?
Yes, roll for persuasion. See if you can get them to move, because right now they're just about to start kicking y'all's ass. They don't take kindly to outsiders.
21.
Well, fine. You know what? I don't want to get my boots any more muddy than they already are. The first guy says, and the second one says, "Oh, I don't give a shit." Another guy says, yeah, it doesn't matter, boss. We'll kick their ass no matter what. And they follow y'all back out into the field, I guess. Right behind you.
All right.
The grass is not as tall out in the middle, so it's kind of been grazed upon, so it's still muddy spots, and there's some sheep around, but nothing right in y'all's vicinity.
All right. As we're walking out there, I cast mage armor on myself and draw my sword.
Okay. So, Kithri, what do you want to do?
Once we were in the middle of the field, I turn around and again I go into my battle stance and ask, which one of you want to take me on first?
They are not playing by any kind of rules like that, but yet the sly little sense like, watch this, I'm going to go kill the little shrimp. Do you do anything, or are you going to just taunt him?
I'm going to, as he comes towards me to teach me a lesson, I'm going to dodge his attack and turn around and throw both my knives right into his back, right into his kidneys.
I honestly have no idea if you can dodge.
Oh
an
wait, no,
attack
I
when
can't
someone's
do.
not doing
I
it.
can't do. Oh, okay. Let me backtrack. So he's coming. He says he wants to fight. Okay.
Yeah, he pulls out. They all pull out. They have two weapons. They're short swords in each hand.
Short swords in each hand.
So they go,
Are they?
pull them out, and he's lunging towards you, right? Or not lunging towards you. He's walking towards you. So you have the opportunity to do something.
Trying to think. Because I have my dagger out.
You're also probably shorter. You can use that to your advantage.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's the best way?
Hit him in the privates. If you're going to do it right.
I was thinking something along those lines. Yeah, I'm thinking.
Is this still tall grass?
No.
No, in the middle is.
Oh, okay.
It's
they were
where
grazing.
sheep have been and grazing and stuff. So
Be
they have-
careful of the cattle
So do something.
patties.
So as he's walking towards me, I just take one of my knives and just stab him right in the crotch.
Okay, so you go for a stab in the crotch. Roll me a d20.
Not a kick.
No, a stab. He wants it. He can get it.
Still a man.
What is it? The modifier?
That would be a strength.
Strength. Fuck. Ah! My strength is so I rolled a 6.
Okay,
Now when it matters, I roll shitty.
right. So you go to stab him in the crotch, and he simply steps back away from you. You're still within proximity, but he's unfazed. You didn't hit him. You're just like, he's like, what were you trying to do there? But he's also a little pissed off. So he immediately retaliates. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Fuck, it does.
Yeah. So he takes the first dagger, and goes ahead and tries to stab at you, right in your neck or head on the left-handed side with his left hand, and he does 5 of damage. Then he has a second weapon, and so now he pivots on his heels. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Yes.
He stabs you in the other side of your head.
Rude.
Absolutely
he looks
horribly
and says,
rude.
Boss told you they're nothing but a bunch of chumps. He steps back, brags about it, looks to his buddies. He's the one that's right in the middle of all 5 of them. The guy on his left, the big fat guy who's drunk, he says, you know what? I'm going to take on that guy that pulled out his big long sword. So, Richter...
I believe you're up, dear boy.
Who, me?
I'm listening. I
Yes,
gotta get my
you.
food.
Yeah. So, Richter...
Piece of crap.
He comes at you. He has both his weapons out. Same thing. He's stumbling big, heavy guy. Does 15 hit your armor class?
Is there any modifiers or no? 'Cause I'm 14.
There's no modifiers. I don't think that
Okay.
would help you.
Then 14. Yeah, 15. Then 15 hits.
Oof. So he goes
You're
for
just,
the rib.
you're just wearing leather?
I have on leather armor. Yes.
Okay.
So he goes for rib cage and stabs you in the left-handed side of your rib cage. You take 5 of damage.
Okay. I'm down to 15.
Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Yes.
So he does the same thing as a little shit to his right, and he pivots and takes his other dagger and stabs it in your side, or his short sword on your other side.
And I can't counter this?
Nope.
Is it
Yeah.
same amount?
Yep, 5 of damage.
Okay.
And he steps
I'm
back
down
and be
to
like,
15.
told y'all drop your stuff and leave or we'll kill you. The main guy, not main guy, but the guy with the slick back hair is on his left-hand side, and directly in front of him is Sindario. So he goes and does the exact same thing, tries to swing and stab. Does a 13 hit your armor class, then?
It does not.
Yay! I mean, no. He swings his left-handed short sword trying to stab you. You gracefully step back and it goes right past you without any issue. He goes back with his right hand. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
It would, except I'm going to cast Shield to raise my armor class to 20
Okay, cool.
as a reaction.
Awesome. So the dagger basically just, the short sword stops right on your shield. No issues done. And he stumbles back.
Am I close enough to attack him with the great sword, with my great axe?
You can be. Because you're,
Yeah,
you're all
'cause
right
that's-
close together.
That's what I want to do because, nobility. We have to try and look out for the ladies first.
All right. We're still
Um,
going. It's still got 2 other guys that are going to do their attacks on y'all first.
Okay,
So,
that's cool. I'm just
You're
trying to make
on-
sure I can.
so in the field, I imagine that it goes Ben, Kid 3, Richter, and Sindario to line up with theirs. So,
Okay.
Ben, you got the guy who made fun of Richter's haircut right in front of you. He rushes at you. Does a 12 hit your armor class?
No.
Awesome. All right. Does second 12 doesn't hit. So he goes and he swings at you with the sword. Huh?
So what kind of dice do you have?
Just a d20.
No, I'm just saying, like, you never roll anything below a 10. It's like, I can't be that good.
Look, it's been lucky and unlucky as hell for y'all right now.
Yep.
No,
So-
I'm saying, like, give me your dice, because these are not treating me so well.
Right. So he swings and misses on both sides. He tries the left hand and just doesn't go quite close enough to you. Right hand comes back with the short sword. Same thing, misses. There's a fifth guy at the very end. He rushes towards Ben because he's the closest to you as well. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Nope.
All right.
Nice.
And does a 1 hit your armor class? No, he takes it and stabs himself in the leg because he was so frustrated by that first swing and miss. So he takes it and punches on his leg. He's like, ah! He does 5 damage to himself.
Have to watch that follow through.
That's
And
absolutely.
he looks at you and says, shut up!
Shall I swing this great axe right through him?
Yeah, Ben, it is your turn. So, you got 2 guys right in front of you. You got one directly in front of you and one just a little bit right here that has a knife in his own leg. It won't, well, he did, and he took it back out. So, they're all got 2-handed weapons and ready to fight. What are you going to do?
Are they close enough I can do a through one and through the other? You know, in a straight
because the
arc
first one in front
swing.
of you is within 5 feet, and the other one is at 5 feet. So, I'm cool with you trying to swing through both of them.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, yeah,
If you can cleave
That's-
right through him, then
that's what I want
we'll
to
see
do.
what happens the next one.
Nope. I rolled a 3.
That don't
My
happen.
dice are
You were so
my
wound
dice
up
are
by that
cursed
attack
today.
that you just swung it back and you just totally missed. Sorry, bud.
Now you know why they call me Red Necklace.
Richter, you're up.
All right.
Yeah.
I might want to go for the same maneuver as Rhetoric did.
Well,
Since I
everybody's
have a
pretty
Let's
close
roll that
together, so
Don't
it's
go for
worth
that
it.
maneuver. It was bad.
Nope, I'm going
So
for it.
if you do, you'll be attacking the guy potentially right in front of you, which was a big fat drunk, and the guy to his right, your left, right in front of Kid 3, that is that's like a weasel looking guy.
Gotcha.
So if you can
Can't
get
be
through
small
the
enough.
first one,
I'll swing above her.
I'm gonna tell my age. It's Linear Squiggy from Laverne and Shirley.
So then, yeah, I take a huge wind back, and I just go full across, trying to get both of them.
all right, I want you to roll me 2 d20s.
2 d20s.
Yep, I got an idea.
One is a 19, other is a 13.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage, and for
Oh,
one
yep.
of them, let's see what happens. What's your damage?
Do-do-do. Great sword. Let's see. 2d6. 3, 6, 9, plus 2 slashing. 11. Oh, 13 with plus 2 strength.
Oh, awesome. So you lacerate his chest on the first one. As you swing across, you lacerate deep and heavy, causing a significant wound, and he's bleeding heavily. As you do, your blade trail just slows down too much, and you pull back a little bit, missing the second guy.
Ah, that's fine.
The
I got
second
one.
guy takes a second to step
Go
back
off.
and disengage. As he stumbles backwards, basically, from that close call. Not had fully disengaged, just a step or two back. So, you did a good job. Sin?
Yeah, they're
All
starting
right,
to
so-
create it now.
So, how many of these guys can I fit into like a 15 by 15 foot square in front of me without including any of my allies?
Let me check.
And I think I might have an ability that allows me to exclude some allies.
And it's 15 by 15, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. You can get 3 of them.
Okay, without hitting any allies?
It depends. Is it something that has to be in direct proximity to you?
No, it's like a wave of force that would push out from me. I can exclude up to 2 allies from it. So I
Then,
can exclude 2 allies. So I
then you
want to
would
get
miss
as many of
both.
these guys in the blast as I can.
Then you'd be able to get all 3 guys and hit, and not hit any of your party
All right. So
because Ben's outside of that range.
okay, I position myself and I just stamped my foot on the ground and I yelled, "Step back!" And suddenly you guys see like the ground tear up in front of me as like a wave of thunderous force like sweeps forward like at them. So they all need to make DC 13 Constitution saves. If they make it, they still take half damage.
Cool.
But let me roll damage here.
Well, that one rolled a nat 10, 20. That one, I'm rolling really high. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got one of them with the one right in front of Kid 3.
Okay, so the one right in front of Kit 3 takes 14 points of damage and goes flying 10 feet backwards.
Awesome.
And
Oh.
the other
okay.
the other two each take 7 points of damage and are not moved.
Excellent.
And if there's anything that's unsecured or just laying around on the ground, it goes flying as well.
Not my nut salad. Okay, so you said 14 of damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. Okay,
And then she is
so
going to, and then she's,
the
say
guy right
what?
in front of Richter, on your left, when it pushes him back, the big drunk guy, dead on the spot.
Oh, so that was the one that was already injured, right?
That was one of the ones, yeah. The
Okay.
other one is over next to Ben's left shoulder, which is the farthest away. But you killed him. Congratulations.
Nice.
One guy down.
You said, if you don't want to join your friends, you might want to rethink your hazing.
Cool. I like the taunt. You know what? Let me see. You want to try and roll for persuasion or intimidation? Sorry.
Sure, why not?
Let's see if it's intimidating enough.
My intimidation isn't great. I've got a -1 at it, but
Maybe
we'll see.
you'll roll good.
So 14 minus 1 is 13.
Okay. The one that is injured. Well, let me double check this. He takes a half step back. You can tell that he's a little bit scared. He's hurt himself and doesn't really want to be a part of this right now. The one that's over next to Red Neckley. But the rest are unfazed by it. They're not unfazed by it, but they're definitely they're not running. So we're back to
There's 3 left, right?
Kid 3. 4. There's 4 left. So
I thought
And
one
one of
dead
them-
and another ran away.
No, he didn't run away.
Oh, he didn't run away.
He just
okay.
stepped back.
Yeah, but he should be pretty hurt at this. He should be pretty hurt at this point if he took stabbing himself plus the thunder wave.
Yeah. So he didn't take the thunder wave. He's too far away for that. He's the one that's
Oh,
farthest.
okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So Richter, so Sin, there's a gentleman right in front of you with slick hair. Richter, the guy that was going after you, is dead. The one that's to your left, that's in front of Kit 3, is still alive. And then the one that's in front of Ben directly is alive. The one to the left of Ben is alive, but has stepped back just a little bit.
Okay.
So that's where you stand. So Kit 3, you have someone right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I'm looking to see what I have on me real quick.
Remember, you can dual wield just like those guys can with your 2-weapon fighting, so you can make 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, I have both of them in my hand too. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you attack someone else that one of the rest of us is in melee range of, that's all you need to be able to get sneak attack. It's just being, so one of us, like whether it's Neckley like threatening somebody who's right in front of him with his axe, or Redrick, try to cleave the second guy, or me with the dude the slick back hair who's like right in front of me. Any of those guys, if you successfully attack them, while we're like have a melee weapon in our hand, we're right in their face, then that you can do a sneak attack.
Yeah, so think about it, the premise of what is going on in that moment, who is involved with something and can't, or react or can't see you, kind of thing. Right now, there's not a situation I see where you're going to be able to get. We're not close enough to get stealth or sneak attack.
Right.
Well, you only need stealth for sneak attack
Yeah, I meant to say
if you don't have an ally engaged with them in melee combat. Like if you're trying to snipe somebody from like bushes before they actually engaged anyone.
Was the guy in front of me the one that was thrown back 10 feet?
Yes.
Okay, so he's 10 feet away from me. How far away is everyone else?
The Richter is to your right by 4 or 5 feet. Cinderella is about 10 feet to your right. Ben's about 5 to maybe 7 feet to your left. In front of you on the left is a person that is about 7 feet away.
Okay.
And then the next closest person is the person that just got pushed back 10 feet away, directly in front of you.
Okay, so that person that's 7 feet away, is that in front of Richter or Ben?
Richter, Ben, Ben's people haven't moved. The one in front of you moved back 10 feet. The one in front of Richter moved back 10 feet and died. And then the one in front of Sin moved back 10 feet and is alive.
Okay.
So for you, for your immediate proximity, I mean, you can go to any of them. Obviously, you have the movement speed.
Right. Trying to think.
I think you have movement. Yeah, you got 25 feet. You'll be fine. This is pretty close quarter combat. These are all short sword attacks, so they're all going to be right on top of each other.
And so since I'm so small, I can use that to my advantage too. Because if they're busy, interacting with them, so I might go for the one that's 7 feet away, that's in front of Richter.
Okay. Ben. Richter's guy's dead. He's dead. Dead.
Oh,
dead,
not
dead.
Richter.
I mean, you can go stab him if you want to while he's dead, but he's dead.
Yeah, no.
This is why I always need a map, because I can't picture any of this in my head.
Yeah, I'm trying to write it down here. So the guy that's 7 feet away is in front of Ben, then, not Richter.
Yes.
Okay, so I want to go after him.
He's off to your left front.
Okay, so I want to go after him.
Northeast of you.
Northeast of me. Okay, and I have both my daggers still in my hand.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to run up, behind him. He can't see me because he's, grappling with rhetoric there. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, just to, heat of the moment, I'm just gonna unleash 2 attacks, one after the other on them with my daggers, and see if I can get him down.
All right, roll. See what happens.
Do I roll it twice since I have 2 weapons, or just one?
Yes, you roll 1 for each.
And it's with what modifier? Sorry.
That one's gonna be your dexterity modifier as you run around the back.
Yeah, dexterity plus proficiency. It should be noted under your weapon attacks, like right in the middle of your sheet. Like if you look right in the middle of your sheet, it should have a number. It should say a plus next to it.
Plus
oh
5.
yeah, it says +5. Okay.
Yeah.
So
that they already took care of the math for you on there.
Yep.
Good. Okay, good. Thank you. The first one I rolled a 10, and then the second one I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Jesus.
So
I'm just sucking.
Is that plus your 5?
That's plus my 5, yeah.
Yeah. So you run around, you try and jump on him, stab him in the back, but as he's had just got swung at and been tried to cleave in half, he was off balance and sidestepped just out of natural behavior, and you just missed him. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. At least I'm alive.
Yeah, for now. So now the RedBrand that you just attacked turns to attack you. Does a 2 hit your armor class? Good. He was off balance still, and he just swung and missed at you. You're so short, and he aimed for like middle of the body, thinking that it was a normal sized person attacking him. That didn't happen.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. The guy to Ben's left that he did some damage to himself. Ben, does 16 hit your armor class?
No.
Oh, you are strong as shit. You know that,
Mm-hmm. Everybody needs a tank.
right? So he tries with his left hand to swing at you, misses again, and he tries with his right hand, and he misses again. Because Ben's just strong as shit. Rhetoric is.
Rhetoric is.
Yeah, rhetoric.
Yes.
So here he is, got a wound in his leg, tried to stab you twice, didn't work either time. He's all pissed off. The character that is about 10 feet away from Richter steps back in. That void that you made in the ground, Sindario, can they go over that?
Yeah, they can go over that.
Okay.
It's not. It doesn't leave difficult terrain or anything.
That's what I was wondering. So he goes after Richter. A 5 does not hit your armor class, I assume.
No.
Cool. So you miss one shot. Does 12 hit your next one?
No.
Okay, cool. So we'll just say that he stumbles over this little rift in the ground, even though it's not difficult terrain, and swings and just kind of fucks himself all up and doesn't really hit anything.
You really
So-
got to work on the turf in this field.
Right?
Yeah.
He stepped on a cow pie and he slipped a little bit.
Cow pie.
Shit.
Now the slick guy that's right in front of Sindario tries to retaliate, rushes back in as well, swinging with his left hand. I don't think 7 hit your armor class, does it?
It does not.
What about 11?
Nope. She sidesteps that as well.
Sidesteps both of them without any issue.
So much
all
grace.
All the RedBrands, after they miss, kind of step back maybe 10 feet because they're, a little freaked out that they're missing so much. But other than that, that's it. Rhetoric.
Who's that bring us to?
Rhetoric.
Well,
So
I
what-
have the great axe in hand, so I'm going after the closest one to me. I think that's the one that's already injured.
Yes, at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to swing my great axe because I realized I forgot to add in my modifier on it last time, but that's passed.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I'm going to throw the great axe at him. You've got to be kidding me.
Does he get advantage or anything since he's flanking with Kithri?
He's not going after that one.
Yeah.
Oh, is he not? Oh, okay.
No, he could choose to disengage, go with the guy that's more in front of him, but that one's farther away now because after all, he tried to swing at Kithri and is lumbering away.
Okay. With that swing, and my great axe has a +5 attack bonus, but my proficiency bonus is also in there, so I forgot to add that too. So that's 7 + 4, 11.
So your great ass attack bonus already includes your proficiency bonus.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought I read somewhere it said that I had to put that. Oh, I see where it is. Okay.
No, if it's the one that's printed in the middle of your character sheet, it already has your strength bonus and your proficiency bonus factored
Okay,
in.
good. That's good. But then it would be still be a 9.
9.
Now you could always action surge and try and attack again. I think you get action surge at level 2, right?
I think so.
Actually, yes, you're right.
Yeah, you can push yourself beyond your normal limits for a moment. On your turn, you
Yep.
can take an additional action on top of a regular action and a possible bonus action. So, you get to swing again.
Of course.
All right.
I'm
roll
just
again.
going to follow through with what I had missing the first one. Okay. I rolled a 15, and then it's my great axe, so it's a +5, so 20.
Okay, cool. 20.
Dirty
So-
20.
So you try and cleave him, you miss, and you get pissed. You switch your hand positions. Instead of over under, you switch it back and swing back by and through. Roll me for some damage. Let's see how bad you hit this guy.
Let's see, 1d6.
Fuck him up.
I hope so.
That-
Okay, okay. I rolled a 3 + 3 slashing.
Hold on, it's getting harder to see me.
Nope, I rolled the wrong dice. It's a D12 and it's not
Yeah.
a D6. I looked at the wrong one.
If
No,
you,
yeah, you got a
My
D12.
apologies. Yeah.
If you close those blinds in the front window, we'll be able to see you better.
No, don't do that. I don't see him better.
Yeah, close the front window. Oh, he can't hear.
I think if you close those blinds, I think the light coming in through those blinds in the front window is the biggest issue, Rich.
I turn on
Okay.
the kitchen light.
It's
Is it
fine,
is
yeah.
it blinding
Leave it.
you guys?
No, you're good. Leave it.
No, it's better now.
Yeah.
Okay, I have the right
Well,
dice,
All
Preston.
right. So
And
D12.
okay. Plus, yeah, I rolled 2 plus 3 slashing, so it'd only be a 5.
Okay, so you do 5 of damage.
Yeah.
So, as he was stepping back a little bit, as you missed on his first attack, you switched hands and you swing, and you still hit him, and hit him pretty decent.
Good. Good.
So, you cleave into his right shoulder just a little bit, enough to injure him. Let's put it that way.
Was this the dude
Hopefully
who's
they'll
already
slow him down.
injured, or?
Yes, that's the one that stabbed
Okay.
himself in the leg. Now, Richter, it's your turn. You have that guy on the left that you've been working with on your left-handed shoulder, and then Sindariel's person on the far right of you, almost.
All right, I'm going for the man I already been working on. Might as well finish him off.
Cool.
All right, taking my great sword, and I'm just gonna try and cleave him in half, just same as the other guy.
All right.
2,
Roll the big D20.
11.
Total or plus your bonus?
Oh, I always forget. So 13.
So you swing at him.
Wait, your bonus is higher than +2. Thought it was like +4 or +5.
It's plus
I
4.
thought so too. With
This with strength, right?
No, okay.
It's
so,
it's
look,
it's
hold on.
what's written right down here in the middle of your sheet.
Yes. so
Whatever's
it's
next
plus
to your
4.
sword.
I've been going. I thought you meant this one on the.
No. This
Ooh.
this number here in the center of your sheet, that takes into account your proficiency bonus, which is +2, plus whatever your strength modifier is. This is the one that you want to add. That's got the math already
Yes.
worked out for you.
If there's something that is specifically a dexterity-based attack, or in general, like that's going to be that we can change it up. But in general, that's going to be a strength attack. So you use that +4. It's best to
Oh,
say,
so
hey,
then-
I rolled a 10, and I'm going to add my +4 for attack bonus, right? So if y'all phrase it like that, we can follow it and make sure everybody gets their stuff in.
Gotcha. So then it's a 15.
Okay, cool. So in that case, you cleave the son of a bitch in half.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Wait, you got to do damage.
Yep.
Roll your 2d6s and slashing.
2. Ooh, 5 and 5 plus 2 slashing. We're at 12.
Okay, so
Damn.
you're almost on rage mode, just fully fucking pissed off and angry, and you just go, ah! And you cut him in half so hard and so fast, you see his layers stick together, and eventually, top half slides off.
Ooh, yeah. And the
Clean
guts
cut.
just.
Ooh.
I'm glad
Try
I'm
not
not
to-
anymore.
Try not to step in his innards. You might trip.
especially with my gracefulness.
Right? All right, Sin. What you got?
I take a look and I also see he had the
Ugh.
spicy potatoes for breakfast.
Ah,
Wow.
meant a lot.
Wow.
That's gross.
So there's 3 of them that are still up, correct?
You're so unhinged.
There's what? There's 3
The-
left.
the-
Yes. There's the one
3
directly in
left.
front of you. There's the one that's directly in front of Ben, and that's engaged with Kit 3.
Is anyone else threatening the one in front of me, like, or not?
No.
No. Okay.
The one
Also,
that was,
unhinged would be if I took a bite.
that could have been Richter, but Richter already got
What?
the guy in front of him was dead, and so he's over on the left, farther away from you. So you're kind of
Wait.
isolated.
What did Richter just say?
What?
What did you just say?
Unhinged. Unhinged would be if I went down and took a bite.
No,
God.
that's something else. That's
No, I've heard
something
worse.
else.
I'm gonna be sick.
Doesn't really
Or
have
a
any
work
cantrips that
horse.
are good for up close and personal. Oh well.
You can run over and help Kit 3. If you can just like,
I don't want to take an attack of opportunity from this guy.
yeah.
What about girl power?
That's a great idea, but I don't want to take an attack of opportunity from this guy.
I know.
Um,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, I'm gonna try and gork him with my short sword. Is what I'm gonna try and do. Save.
Ooh.
Is
Stepping
gork
away
the
from
proper
magic.
term?
It is. It is a term.
Okay,
That is.
I'm asking seriously if it is. I'm not trying to be, but I'm laughing about some of the stuff earlier today too. So
Let's see. Does a 14 connect?
Yes, it does. Yes, it
Ooh.
does. Oh no!
Stabby
I mean, it
mage.
doesn't. It's not. Oh no! It's like the DM's
Stabby
supposed to
mage
be
power
on.
activate.
I'm supposed to be on the other people's side.
I mean, not really, but
I am
let's
the
see.
other
That's going to be. That's going to be. She nicks him for 4 points of damage, and she just cuts him across the cheek.
Nice. I like that. Just like a nice slash across the face.
And
he just
she's
wouldn't
gonna
even
and she's gonna try and pivot around him, so that so that she's in like a direct line with Kithri in case Kithri wants to come up and introduce herself to his kidneys.
Well, I
Sounds like a
would
good
suggest
idea.
we leave one to question.
Yeah.
You
So,
can name them.
all right, Kithri, it's your turn.
All right, so taken from Sandariel's lead, I'm gonna, come around, use
So-
her attack to my advantage. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Nothing wrong with it. Just so you know, you're about 20 feet away.
Oh,
at
I'm
this
20
point.
feet away.
Yeah, you can make that. You can move
Yep.
25
Yeah.
feet.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll do that. And try to take both his kidneys out with one and then the other dagger.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to give her advantage so that she can, improve her attack, but chances.
Because basically, she'll run right around Sin, where he's focused on Sin, and you can be able to get behind him and stab him. So,
and make sure and yell "girl power" as you do it. Okay.
okay, roll with disadvantage. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
no.
Disadvantage. Jesus.
Let
Oh,
the
no.
poo stabbing commence.
So I'm just rolling twice, right?
Yeah, roll your d20 twice, and let's see what happens.
Woo! 19. That's what,
Okay.
24 for the first one?
Yes.
And then 19 for the second one.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
wow.
Okay.
Finally.
Go ahead and roll,
Delightful.
and let's see what your damage is.
All right. 5.
Remember, your first attack would have sneak attack on it.
Which means you roll the damage again, or twice, right?
Okay.
Well, not that would be a critical hit, but with sneak attack, you roll your sneak attack dice, which I think for her is an extra 1d6 of damage at second level.
Okay. So I just roll my d6 twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says right there, extra 1d6 on your damage. So your damage, you can roll a d6 again and add that to it.
Because my first roll was 5, and then my second roll was 6.
Yeah, and did you add your? I think it was your dexterity bonus to that 5 damage you got on the first. Because it's always
so
like
it's 4 plus 3, so. Or
Yeah.
no, not 4 plus 3. It's plus 3 for the damage. So.
Yeah. So was that 5 a 2 plus 3 equals 5, or is a 5 plus 3 equals 8?
It's 5 plus 3 equals 8.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
So the first
Okay,
one.
and then roll your d6 and add it to that 8.
Okay. No, the second d6 was a 6 I rolled. So it would be a 9.
8 plus 6 is 14.
8 plus 6 is 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so 14.
God damn.
I'll say it doesn't really matter. Dude's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
You stabbed him in the kidneys, he's dead. He's done.
See, that's why you yelled "girl power." You had to show them how it was
I'm
done.
gonna yell girl power from now on now.
You
You
lose
had to
50%
show
of
'em
your
how it's
attack
done.
power. Because you announce your arrival and he turns and sees that happening and pivots away. The whole thing is sneak, right? You don't want to yell anything when you're trying to do it.
It's like a Naruto when they yell out their
That's
attack.
what scared him when
this
she
isn't
yelled
an
"girl
anime."
power."
This isn't an
It might as well
anime.
be. I'm gonna run this shit like an anime, okay?
Oh no.
That'd be great.
All right. So the RedBrands are up, and unfortunately, Ben, you got 2 people right on top of you. The
Yep,
first guy,
yep.
Hot.
but you're a tank, so it doesn't matter. First hit's
Yep.
not gonna hit you. It's a 7. Second
Oh,
one's
boy.
a 5. Look at you, just totally fine. Just totally fine again. Every single roll was shit. You unscathed. They tried to attack you, hit you, swing at you, and everything else, and they just fucking missed.
Now Preston knows how we feel.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So Ben, it's your turn to retaliate. You have the person that you've been engaging right in front of you. He's about 5-6 feet away. Then there is the one that was Kithri was engaging that had rushed up to you. So you have two people right in front of you, about 5 or 6 feet away on either side. What do you want to do? They're too far apart to try and cut through both. You got to engage one of them.
Which one of us? I want to go hit.
Did you hit?
I want to hit the one that. No, I'm trying to say I was going to hit the one that's injured that I was closest to in the confrontation.
He's on your left. Go for it.
Yeah, I can't speak, so
Well, he's on your left. He's looking at you directly, and you're pivoted to left. And on your right hand is the other guy coming at you, or head swung at you.
Okay. So does a 12 hit?
No. Sorry.
Red's having a bad day.
And you had your bonus to that, right?
Yeah, that's why I was trying to make sure of my bonus and get it right and not mess it up again.
All right, Richter, you gonna run away?
Yeah, sure. I'm tired of this trip anyway. I'm gonna just do my No, I'm actually gonna run up and provide some backup for Rhetoric.
Okay. So he's got the one that he's currently engaged with that's in front of him. You're kind of off right behind him and rushing up.
Yep, rushing up,
and then there's another one right here in between y'all. Almost, it's a little bit back, but right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm rushing up and I'm trying to just go for a quick stab. I'm trying to run up and cover Rhetoric. Stab. With big old sword. Stab.
So you're gonna go for the one that's closest to you, or the one that Ben's currently engaged with?
I'm gonna go for the one closest to me.
Okay, closest. All right.
Let's do 18.
Ooh. Okay. Describe what you're doing with your great sword, and roll some damage and see what happens.
As I'm charging through, I have my greatsword positioned forward like a lance, and I'm just going to full thrust as I'm charging in.
I like that.
To do 5 and 2, we got 7 plus 2 slashing. We got 9.
Nice. So you run right up, and you just almost, you almost skewer him right through the chest. He moves off slightly, but you have a great deep puncture, and he goes, "Ah!"
You didn't have a knife?
Oh yeah, he makes knives, or used to.
No, this is I bought one, but it's 18 inches from. So I was like, his great sword.
That's a Bowie knife right there.
That's a long sword for Kithri.
You do some great damage, and he's definitely feeling some pain. He's not dead yet, though. Richter's done. Sindario.
All right, so I don't have anyone right in front of me anymore, correct?
Correct. They are, both of them are up the field a little bit, engaged with Rhetoric and Richter.
So how bad off do each of them look?
They're definitely hurt, but they're not dead. They're one's got a big slash across his chest and a stab wound in his leg, so he's bleeding out pretty severely overall, but he hasn't hit any major arteries, and it's not deep enough to stop him. The other guy has this nice gashing wound here that's starting to bleed out, but it's still a slow bleed.
All right, I'm going to target whichever of them looks like they're the most beat up. It sounds like it's the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and hit him with my Ray of Frost, and so if he tries to run, he'll be slowed down, hopefully.
Does it do any damage on top of that, or just?
No, it does damage.
Okay, good.
Let's see. So that's a 21 to hit, and that'll be 7 points of cold damage. And their speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn, assuming they're still alive.
Do you have a chant or anything you yell or scream or freeze them? I don't know.
She swirls her hands and says, "Cool it right there."
I feel like taking away points for that one. That was bad.
No.
What?
No.
I like
Oh.
The ray of
I like
frost
it.
hits him square in that opening in the chest, so much so that it pierces and actually freezes his heart, stopping it instantly. You cannot-
Delightfully done, dear lady.
Well, you know what they say. She flips her hair. We elves are cold as ice.
I love it. I love it.
Ice, ice, baby.
All right, Kid 3, it's your turn.
Who's left? Is it just the one guy?
The one that actually you originally were engaged with, that stumbled around and you couldn't work a hit, but that one originally that you ran away from to go help Cindario.
No.
How far away is he from me now?
Since you pivot around, he's a little bit outside your reach. He's like 27 feet away.
You could shoot at him.
Yeah, couldn't I shoot him with my crossbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now keep in mind if you can opt to deal non-lethal damage on an attack that would kill somebody if we need to leave someone alive for an attack. So when your attack would kill somebody, you can opt to say that, oh, it's non-lethal.
But
Yeah,
still just
I
try
do
to
wanna
describe
do
it
that.
that way. You know, aim for a
Yeah.
non-vital thing.
Gotcha. That's a good point.
He
Yes,
leans
I do.
into your attack so that he dies instantly.
It was super effective. I can't talk. Okay, so wait, doesn't it take like an action to take your weapon out though? Because I have my daggers out right now.
Oh, you could throw a dagger, actually.
Yeah, you can throw daggers.
Okay.
Are you using? If you're using daggers, well, are you? I think you still throw a short sword.
No, short swords aren't
No, you're
throwable.
right.
Daggers are, though.
It does say thrown on my daggers, both of them. So I can throw. So I'm gonna turn around and see that dude, and I'm gonna throw both my knives at him, and hopefully hit him in his jugular. Not jugular, but non-lethal. Never mind. In his my bad. In his leg.
In his butt.
In his butt.
Yeah. Give him the cheek.
Both in each, one in each cheek.
You're
Oh,
definitely
my
not
God.
walking.
He's not gonna be sitting pretty, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that.
You could just hamstring him. You know,
Yeah,
right
you go.
across the back of the hamstrings.
That was Achilles tendon. Let me roll one here.
You said a 1?
I rolled a 1. Yes,
What about for your second attack?
I'm doing it new. Okay, that was 15, and my brain stopped working. Would it be 18?
Isn't your attack bonus +5?
So.
Oh
we'll have to
no,
look
it's
at that
20. 20.
later.
Mhm.
But yeah, 4 plus 5. Roll for damage on both of them.
Okay. 3 for the first one, and 4 for the second.
Okay.
The first one missed because.
And went right into Redneckly,
Oh.
doing 3 points of damage. You threw
Are we
it
doing
nice and
critical-
hard, and he was right there, and it just was a little bit off.
Friendly fire.
And he got hit
Friendly
some friendly
fire.
You did hit the other guy with the other one, which is great. He's definitely hurting pretty bad. So
So he's got a knife sticking out of his ass cheek, and poor Rhetoric. I'm so sorry.
that's messed up. Don't attack your friends.
I'm sorry. At least I didn't cause all this by yelling out RedBrands in the middle of the road.
Right?
We didn't know critical fumbles were on for this campaign.
Of course they are.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Look, this is going to happen anyway. I just made it happen faster. You're welcome.
So
Oh,
the
oh. What?
God. So the one that's still alive that just got hit with Kitty's dagger, Ben, you're right there. He comes after you. Does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yes.
All right. He takes out his short sword and swings at you. He does 5 points of damage on the left-handed side of you. Well, his left hand, your right side. And then does a
Yeah.
20 hit your armor class?
Yeah.
So he's pissed. He's been beat up and has missed you this entire time. He's finally getting his revenge, and he pivots back and takes that one and sticks in your gut, doing 5
Rude.
damage.
Oh my god.
Don't you down me?
Is Frederick okay?
No.
You should have some decent health. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
After all, it's your turn. You gonna kick his ass?
Well, all I can do is swing with my great axe again, but my rolls have been absolute gutter balls. And once again, it was only an 8.
So you, with that
8.
knife that just stuck in you, try and swing down and you just miss him. And you're like, ah!
Was that including your attack bonus or just an 8?
Yeah.
On the. Okay.
Jeez.
He yelled it. Yeah.
Where do you get some new dice?
Yeah, that
I
does
need a new dice.
die is cursed
Yes.
tonight.
Richter, we still got somebody left. You gonna do something about it?
Yes, I will. How far is he?
From you?
Yeah.
About 10 feet. Close.
10 feet?
He's close.
Okay, I was gonna do longbow, but nah. If he's that close, why not? What's the point? So I'm charging at him as well.
All right.
And I wanna come down angler wise.
All right.
Well, actually, you know what? No, I don't do that. Actually, I charge in, I baseball slide, because I at least want to take maybe either a whole foot off and at least disable him somehow, because we need one to question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, we're about to kill him.
I was gonna let it happen.
He's going to leave him without a leg to stand on.
19.
Without a leg to stand on.
Did that is what he said?
Yeah,
That's what I
agreed.
said.
19 on the roll, and then 6, 9, 11 damage.
So you slide tackle this motherfucker, and you cut through not one but both his feet,
Shit.
dropping him.
Walk hard, motherfucker.
Congratulations, you have subdued
God
the
damn.
enemies.
There's a lot of puns in this group today. I love it.
It was a very punishing battle,
You can
yes.
call our group Ginger Cringe.
So he is down,
No.
not dead, but he's down, bleeding out.
That'd be
profusely.
great for a punk rock name for a band.
Down.
Ginger Cringe.
Ginger cringe.
And you know what's
Yeah.
funny is that this is the one that was making fun of your haircut.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Right.
I'll take it. All right. Well, first thing I do want to ask him as I approach him and he cries and begs about his toes not being there anymore. First thing I want to know, where is Glassstaff?
So, let's see. I need you to roll for. I assume this is going to be an intimidation thing since you just cut his fucking feet off.
Slightly,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, it's
I
definitely
have
Oh, wait.
negative
I need some water. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So roll for intimidation. Actually, before we do that, why don't everybody take a second?
Okay.
That way no one misses.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm also more
Sounds good.
coffee.
Cool.
Okay.
Hmm. Oh, Ben.
Yes.
Did you manage to get your Discord account working again, or are you still using
Yes.
my alt?
No, I'm on mine.
Yeah, you
Okay,
don't know.
cool.
Yeah, I got
Excellent.
it done. Got it figured out, and I messaged Preston. I should have messaged you too, and told him I did. Um, yeah, but I had to go in and basically change all my passwords and stuff. It was delightful.
Oh man, what a chore.
It was delightful.
Yeah, that's
Speaking of
always
it,
fun.
Mm-hmm.
IT hates this, but they make me change my password all the time. So if anybody wants a password at work, it's on my desk. Just kidding.
How did you do?
Don't you do it?
I'm snacking healthy today. I'm having a bran muffin. It's very good. It has dates in it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Where'd you pick that up?
Harris Teeter. It's one from their bakery.
Nice.
Yeah, it's bran muffins, but like I said, it's got dates in it. It has a very carrot cake like taste to it, but then
Oh.
it's also got dates.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was delightful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harris Teeter does pretty good.
Do you have these like fish, like salmon? No, that's yeah. No, it was Bilo. Never mind. I'm thinking Bilo. You just have these bags. You could just put the fish in the oven and cook it like that. It was so good. Cal. Gave me his towel. He ran away.
Hmm.
There. Why are you confused? Oh. Tablet. This is your tablet. Here. Really hope I bought a whole set, not just one dice. I'd be so mad.
Oh, I ordered myself a like I think it's a. Let me see how big it was. It was like either a 40 or 50 millimeter D20 I ordered off of Etsy. I'm hoping it'll be here next week.
That'd be a pretty good size one.
Yeah, because the normal die is about like 16 or to 20 millimeters typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the listing, it says it's a dice set. So that's why I bought, but then, I don't know. I hope I got a whole set.
There should be what?
Should be
seven
in a
to a
set.
set. 7 to a set. So
If it ain't, I don't know.
Why is it not?
I would imagine it's the whole set, because $32 for one dice is a little crazy.
It is not unheard of, but why is it not? Oh. Finish new tab. That's the one I ordered. It's just the D20.
Ooh, that looks cool though.
It's called it's this seller on Etsy called Java Lily Creations.
Okay.
Lilly, and they've got a lot of custom dice on there and whatnot. So this is my first time ordering from, so we'll see how they do.
I am back, but give me one more minute because his food's about to be done in 1 minute.
Yep.
And I'm going to have to rest. I got 10 HP.
I got 10.
I think you're muted, Preston.
I'm down to 7.
I was about to say who's hurt the worst.
I'm gonna say
Rhetoric.
probably rhetoric.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a look at that shop there. I just posted.
Where?
And they call their jumbo D20s chonks.
Chonks? Oh, I love that.
Chonk.
Oh,
Big old chunky dice. Yeah, so I was really torn. I was contemplating between that one, which I think they called Sky Castle, and then they've got another one on there called Icy Reflections.
Ooh.
I was really tempted to get both, but I'm like, no.
This is the set that I have coming. It's like a Galaxy Liquid Core.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
My son went to Ichiban Con this weekend. He bought some dice that are liquid core, but they're clear, and there's an eyeball in them that turns as the dice turns.
Those are cool.
Is that
There's a lot of
like
those
the
on
Beholder
Amazon.
set or something?
No, I don't know. He picked it up at the con. I got to look at it. I don't know what set it was, but it was all 7 die. And like I said, it had an eyeball in it, and the eyeball always stays looking up even when the dice is rolled. So it's pretty
I've
wild.
seen those before. Those are really cool, actually.
Yeah.
He is looking at you.
Yeah.
Did you get that link I sent you, Richard?
Yes.
I found him a set of like fire dice.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
He wants more chips. He just ate.
Yeah, and I just gave him. Buddy, do I need to show you?
Sorry, y'all. He's a little extra.
It's all right.
Was he in first grade?
No, he's 4.
Or oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is 4. I don't know if he'll be starting school yet this year. Because he's still not really talking.
Maybe he doesn't have much to say.
Possible.
Oh, he has a lot to say about the alphabet.
I mean, as long as it's not F you.
I cussed last night. He copied me. I was like, don't say that.
Darn kids, where do they pick this stuff up? Oh,
Oh, that reminds me when Zach, before he was born, my wife said his first words were going to be F you or something like that. She got after me about my language. But the first thing he said, he come through the house singing her favorite cuss word.
That's hilarious.
She looks over at me because she's mad because he copied her, and she just knew he was going to copy me.
But see, that's what he does. He cusses all the time. He cusses more than me, but who does cow copy? Me, not him.
I mean, I'm IT in a factory. This is the most polite you're apt to see me. So.
Yeah.
All right.
And I am back.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Welcome back.
Dear God, Ginger.
Ginger.
All right.
That's
first up,
the dog. Sorry.
I gotta ask Richter something, so I'm gonna mute and deafen y'all, okay?
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. I wonder if anybody else can hear me. Let's see if they can. Everybody's assholes except for me. Good. So shit, I fucked up. I knew it somewhere in here, and I was too busy doing it. So one of the ones was supposed to run away and lead towards an area that was going to suggest it. Now, obviously, you can question them as well. I can throw a character really quick in that basically kills the guy, and then y'all can chase him down, and you can still interrogate him if you catch him. Or should I just roll with it as is?
I was gonna say, why don't we just question him and he can just tell us where to go?
Because it's just, it adds one more step. It's like, okay, you got to find him, you got to track him down, you got to, follow him, kind of thing.
Gotcha.
It kind of leads the group towards more of a decision, next step.
I will say it depends, because she's got stuff to do around like 5:30.
Yeah, I want to be done in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be done soon.
Then yeah, sure. I guess like have like whatchamacallit, RedBrand assassin that
That's
was
what I was
just sitting
kinda
up in
thinking.
the trees, just
Okay.
watching the whole thing
Cool,
go
cool.
down, making sure no one gives trade secrets.
That's what I'm gonna do. All right, because I want to be done for the day. So
Yeah, sure. Yep.
cool. Either way, it's like it's a good transition. All right, cool. I'm bringing people back.
Cool.
All right, welcome back, all. So
Alrighty.
y'all cut the dude's fucking feet off. He's laying there on the ground bleeding. I think Rhetoric, you were gonna roll for intimidation or something, or
That was me.
Richter. Yeah, sorry.
Yes. Yes, I was just about to do that. I am -1 intimidation, so let's see if I get something good. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
3 -1, so it's actually a 2.
He says-
Imagine.
he's like, I may be bleeding out, but you're pathetic with your stupid hair.
Why the hair?
He's like, that haircut's miserable for this time of year. It's cold out. Can someone give me a potion or like band-aids or
Well, your shoes are stupid. You can't wear them anymore, so ha.
shut up? I don't like you. I'm not telling you shit. And he spits.
Someone else talk to this man, 'cause clearly I can't.
Well, I have a +2 in intimidation. So should I try?
Yes,
It's
go
however
for
you
it.
want to approach it. You can do persuasion,
Okay.
you can do intimidation. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Like if you're trying to save him or at least pretend like you're gonna save him, that's a persuasion thing. If you're just like, I'm gonna fucking cut your head off if you don't tell me,
Oh no, he doesn't seem to care about his legs cut off. So I'll try persuasion.
Okay.
Hey, hang on one second. How much was your intimidation, Richter?
-1.
How is mine higher than yours?
I don't know.
People are more
Who's your
scared of
char-
Halfling than they are
Well,
you.
You're
It's
I'm making
based
a
off.
joke. I'm making a joke.
Well, the problem is intimidation's based off of charisma rather than strength.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
a
Oh, that makes
DM can
sense.
always call for you to make a skill check using a different ability score than
Yeah.
the default. But yeah, by default, it uses charisma.
My charisma is also -1.
Well, I'm going
Mine's
to try to persuade him because I have a +4 in persuasion.
Oh, yes.
The noble people. We have the knowledge of how to speak to people.
The silver tongue.
Yes. So let's see if I can. First time, nat 20 tonight.
Oh
Let's
shit!
Heck
go.
yes.
So that's a 24 because of my +4 persuasion. So
Damn.
I finally hit a roll.
So he says, okay, fine. I'll tell you. What do you want to know? Just save me, please.
Now, where were we trying to find again? I need a reminder.
I was asking about where's Glassstaff.
Ah, yes. Where, direction-wise, would Glassstaff be? We've heard that we need to get there.
He looks at
Wait.
you and says, he's like, I cannot tell. I shouldn't tell. If they tell me, I'll die. But he might be in our hideout. If I had to guess, I don't know. I'm not high enough in the ranks to know where he stays. Go to the manor. He suggests hesitantly. There's a transcendent
And-
manor that
And
that we used to
where
kinda have
would
a
this
hideout in.
manor be?
It's up on the. As soon as that happens, an arrow flies through his skull, killing him dead. About 20
What?
feet away from
Where
y'all,
the fuck's that come from?
there's an assassin.
Oh,
It looks like part of the RedBrands, and you can see that it's turning to run away. What are y'all gonna do?
I'm going to try and ice him up to slow him down.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's only
I'll
about
do
20
mine.
feet away, so y'all can chase after.
No, I'm gonna whip out
That's
one
a
of my
20
javelins.
That's a 21 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
All right. So that'll slow him down by 10. Their speed decreases from 30 to 20.
Yep.
And
I'm
they
going
take
on for the
6 points of
chase.
cold damage.
Well, I
Okay.
was going to do an opportunity attack too, but that's fine. If Richter wants to chase him.
Yeah, he's getting slowed down. I can catch up if he's getting slowed
Yep.
down.
Oh, y'all
Okay.
can. Y'all,
Well, I
it's
was
within it's within y'all's range because he's 20 feet away, and even if he moves anymore, you got 30, 25, 30. Y'all can all catch him.
Yeah.
Get him.
Well, I already made the decision to switch to my javelin and chuck at one.
Go for it.
We'll see if I can roll that nat 20 again. Nope.
Don't jinx it.
A 7 plus 5 would be 12.
Misses him.
Yeah.
You
Damn.
throw it, and it just goes a little bit off center.
It was worth a shot.
You can
close
you can
enough.
still move after him to keep closing the distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
If it's
I'll
close
take
enough,
off
I won't
running
be able
after
to
him
block
as well because, yeah, like me down to 7 hit points, I need to take off running.
Always a good idea.
So I will give chase.
All right, you give chase.
Yes. And who's up next? Because we have others that are attacking him yet.
Whoever wants to be, in this case. I'm not rolling
Okay,
for initiative.
So
I'll
It's just
go for
in
a
the
tackle
moment.
if I'm close enough to him. If I caught up.
Yeah, you can run up and try and tackle him.
All right.
yes.
Do I roll?
Yeah. Let's see if you can grab
Feel
hold of
the
him.
hatred. Make it roll good.
Do I get a modifier for this, or is it like an acrobatic? Or
Yeah, let's do for. You're gonna run up and tackle him. You said, right?
Yeah. Pin him down.
Do some acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
that'd be
Okay. It's a +3 for me.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. y'all
Not
can't hit
Cirque
the
du
boss of a
Soleil.
barn. So you get close and you just miss the son bitch.
Eating turf.
Okay. Well, in
Like,
that case,
well, then again,
I'll-
he is an assassin, so he's a little light and nimble, or at least looks like it. He's got a red scarf
Yep.
around it. He's got plating on his shoulders, but he's smaller and looks faster.
So I was gonna say while he's busy, chasing him and he almost misses him, whatever. I take the opportunity to, because I'm so small, he doesn't even see me, to try to trip him,
Okay.
to knock him down
Hell yeah.
with my acrobatic.
Let's for a trip. That'd be kind of cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, run up, side tackle, something like that. Go for acrobatics as well.
Okay. 16.
Nice.
Plus your modifier.
Yeah, that's with my modifier.
Okay. So you side tackle him and he eats shit. So now y'all have had a chance to stop him thanks to Cindario. You've frozen him, slowed him down anyways, and he's eating some dirt and mud.
Okay. With him being prone on the ground, any melee attacks against him will be at advantage.
Yes.
Hmm.
So y'all are all rushing up on him. He's using his motion to get up. That's his event, is he can use it to actually stand up. So he's trying to stand up, and he's stunned a little bit. And as he starts to move, what do y'all do?
I
Uh,
catch up
before-
and pull out my great sword and just hold it right to his neck at end of point distance.
Cool. Richter, I want you to roll for intimidation.
But I have -1.
Can he roll it using strength instead of
Yeah,
is
you
it
know
charisma?
what? Use your strength modifier instead. Let's say that you're
Okay.
pissed off
Do I
that someone
keep
just
the
killed a
number?
guy in front of you, and that you're pushing up against his neck now.
Do I keep the number I have now?
Yeah,
reroll?
keep that and then add the +2.
So then 12.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything while he's doing this?
While he's doing that, I have he looks down and sees me still at his feet, holding both my daggers up, just waiting for him to move.
All right.
I'm readying an action to cast Ray of Frost on him again if he budges.
All right. K3, roll me for intimidation.
Okay, I'm at 8.
Okay. And then, Rhetoric, are you still back there with your javelins? Or did you
Yes,
move?
I'm gonna try another javelin.
All right.
And
You want to kill him,
20.
or
I don't care. I'm mad. I've been so clumsy. I've missed every damn thing. I'm just
He just and throws it.
breathing. Oh, I rolled a 17 with a +5 bonus.
Oh yeah. Okay. And so do you want to kill him? You want to incapacitate him? What you gonna do?
Well, I was so mad. I threw it in angst. He's dead if I hit him. It's
you hit him.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
was just overwrought.
Roll
I've
for
been so
some damage.
clumsy. So
you
okay.
can always check his pockets.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 + 5, so 9.
All right. So he goes down. He is, has Richter's blade at his throat. Kithri, ready to stab him. Cinderella's ready to freeze him again. I think that y'all pretty much capture this guy. Yeah, got him. I would recommend maybe tying him up.
Yes.
Yes,
And
yeah,
meanwhile,
We're gonna need more rope.
I have
I have 50
of
feet.
rope too. So we have rope.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what we should have bought from the Blue Lions. We should have bought some fucking manacles.
Yeah.
I didn't see any. Were there some in there?
I don't think they had them.
I
Oh,
don't
did they
remember
not?
seeing
Okay.
them in the list, but that's okay.
All right.
We just have to remember it. Although,
Okay.
and I have a grappling hook. We could just pin him through.
Anyways, so y'all got him secured. And then for the questioning, we'll wait till next time. For now, we'll stop here.
Okay.
Oh no.
And meanwhile, I'm going to go fetch my javelins.
Go fetch your javelins.
I didn't use my bow this time.
So y'all
did I?
tie him
No.
up. Maybe do y'all want to take him somewhere that you're not in the middle of the road?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
someplace where we're not. Let's like relocate other than the middle of the field that's directly across from their fucking inn. And
Yeah.
because
Yes.
I don't want to go bringing this trouble back to any of the people we've visited so far either.
Absolutely.
So-
And I'm-
Is there actually, Preston? Is there a Temple of Agma in town?
No, I have not seen that.
Because my sheet says that as a servant of Agma, that's the god of knowledge, you command the respect of those who share your faith and can perform the rites of Agma. You and your companions can expect to receive free healing and care at a temple, shrine, or other established presence
Yeah.
of Agma's faith.
No, there's not.
No?
There is a Shrine of
Okay.
Luck. You can go back to the inn. You can go camp in the wilderness somewhere.
I
There
would
is-
feel better. I'd feel better camping in the woods than bringing this trouble back to the
Yeah, we wouldn't want
to
any
Stone
eavesdroppers.
Hall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so then y'all can cut right behind you. Go back through the greenery that you were just in the field, where all the dead bodies lay, and right beyond
We should probably loot them first, just because. I mean, if we kill
Yeah.
a bunch of thieves and we don't loot them, that's kind of an insult to their profession. You know what I mean?
I already
I can
looted
see
it.
that.
I'm kidding.
I can see that.
Right.
So
exactly.
then, each of y'all roll a 1d8,
Investigation or
1d8.
and I want you to see
1d8,
that's how many
okay.
silver pieces each of y'all pick up.
Silver.
I got 5.
5.
I got 4.
I'm looking for my d8.
All right, make sure to record
And
those
you said
numbers.
you said that's
pieces.
silver?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
then roll a d20 to pick up how much copper they have that you've acquired from the bodies.
A D20.
Yep, d20.
Mine went all the way down to the very, very bottom.
11.
I don't. What sort of weapons did these guys have on them?
9.
Anything useful?
Short swords. All had short swords only.
Only rolled a 3 on my d8.
No, none of them had any ranged weapons.
No,
And
Okay.
what? You said d20?
d20. Yes.
A D20 for copper. Yeah.
Oh wait, the assassin he shot him. He shot this dude with an arrow. What kind of bow did the assassin have?
Short bow. Yeah, a short bow.
Short bow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take his short bow at least.
Okay, yeah, he's still got it on him. I mean, not really. Y'all have his stuff, obviously.
Yeah, he
If you're
doesn't have his
looting him
short
as-
bow anymore.
Are y'all looting him as well as you walk away?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're certainly taking his weapons. We don't want him like doing a sleight of
Well, you
hand and
tied him
cutting
up.
his ropes.
Figured
Yeah,
you'd
I
left
don't want him
everything
getting his hands free and like doing like Batman and like slicing his ropes on a hidden knife or something, you know?
Okay, so you take his short bow.
Okay.
The assassin has no money on him, and he has nothing else of worth. He has that, and yeah, it's pretty much just that. He's there just to make sure that people don't mess up. And if they
So
do, he's
Sandaro,
supposed to take
you've
care of
got you a short bow.
Yeah. You know, trading up.
All right. Let's
it.
return
Other than
Nice.
that,
back to
the
camp.
RedBrands don't carry
We'll-
anything else on them, except for that one
Yep.
drunk guy. He had a mug for beer.
Of course he did.
Don't know why
Makes
he carried
sense.
his own mug, but he did.
Richter might pick Reddick might pick it up because he'll have a clean mug in his opinion for all these places now.
So
What
lose
was
the bodies.
the D8 for? Was it gold?
No,
Silver.
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 They do anything for money, but they're
Yeah.
not rich.
Maybe that's
Well,
why
you-
they're thieving so much. They don't have any money.
Right?
It's possible.
I basically got a penny because I rolled a 1 for my copper.
Oh, you got a penny.
I got a penny.
penny for-
Woo!
A penny for their thoughts.
Well, y'all go out to pass beyond the bloody field, and there's a wooded area y'all can make camp in for the night.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Or not for the night, but
Sounds
actually
like a
later
plan.
on, because it's only about noon or so.
Yeah.
But I imagine y'all are going to take at least a short rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, if any other assassins come out and try to do a showdown, we can say, it's high noon.
All right, so y'all going to go tie him up, take a short rest, and we'll come back and y'all can interrogate him next time.
All
Sounds
right.
like a plan.
Sounds good.
Remember, on a short rest, you can roll hit dice to recover some of your hit points, and we've got not one but 2 hit dice now. So if you need, you can roll up to both of those during a short rest.
Yeah, we'll make a
Okay.
note. We'll roll all that stuff next time when we come back.
So,
Sounds good.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Well, good game, or whatever you want to call it.
I was
Good
not
session.
expecting that to go well when you decided to draw the aggro of the whole fucking Thieves Guild, man. But
Right.
it-
God.
You made
Holy
such a
shit.
racket that they had an assassin sent out and say, okay, whatever's going to happen, we got to kill this guy.
Yep.
I mean, damn, that was pretty badass though. I gotta admit.
It was.
They got the
Right.
job done. See.
That's how he plays.
Now the
all
question
his
remains:
games.
is how many of these bozos are in town? We took out 6. We've taken out technically, I guess,
7,
6 of
right?
them.
Right?
5.
Yeah, it's
and-
gotta
no,
be
6.
a huge.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a huge group.
Well, their whole town's constantly scared. I mean, there's for a reason.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm stopping recording there. and
GG's, guys.